Grand Royal Rising. What's up, family? It's your girl, Indigo Crystal Goddess. I'm here with an intuitive message. We're going to see what Spirit has for you today. What is it that you need to be aware of at this time? What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm doing good. I'm here. Spirit said TikTok no more. Um, they managed to tear it down, but it will be rebuilt right over here. What's going on, family? I'm doing well. How are you guys? I miss you guys so much. I've been in recuperation, just getting the downloads. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is it that we need to be aware of at this time? What is the general energy? What's up, y'all? Can you ask the spirits a question for me? Is April doing witchcraft for me and looking out my window? Sure, I can. Let's see. Is somebody doing witchcraft here, Spirit? Is April doing witchcraft here? Spirit says yes, and you got 2 yeses. So there is witchcraft being done. There will be balance brought here. This person is at a distance from you, though, okay? Or you're at a distance from this person. But they are doing spell work. Everything's being returned to sender, all right? Whatever they were sending towards you, you could be a life path number 11. It's all going back to them. Boomerang and backfire. Ashe. I call judgment in this situation. Anybody trying to send death magic to someone in the collective, I can send it back to the sender. Instant backfire. All right. FBI was doing this to me. I don't know. I think he ran away. No. But I don't see him. I don't see him nowhere in the house. My cat is missing. Someone may have been in my house and my cat got out. That could be significant for this reading. Like somebody could be coming in your home when you're not there. All right. This could be somebody's landlord. This could be something to do with authorities. Thank you so much. I'm glad I put you in the book of life as my seer. You and your family will be rewarded. Well, thank you. And donations are appreciated. But let's just see what, let's just get a general energy. Look at that bottom of the deck, divine intervention, Leo energy. This could be somebody's spirit baby coming through here from the ethers trying to communicate that they're on their way, all right? Or this is just God letting you know that whatever was going on has been brought to a complete and utter stop, all right? Whoever thought that they could, that this grand experiment, 3-3 on a timer, was going to work, this experiment to stop you from ascending, from becoming this ascendant master, this 33 master energy, it backfired. God intervened. They can't stop what you're here to do, all right? You have a calling, a divine purpose. This person is now a doorway. I just opened that window. This person is now a doorway, a Pandora's box. Someone is mourning. Their anxiety is through the roof. Somebody might need to see a psychiatrist. Here, take you some ashwagandha. There's somebody's very sad about this judgment that they're under right now. This Capricorn energy, this tower that is hitting this person, this experiment that has been completely trashed, unsuccessful, data inconclusive. Mm-hmm. Because you were innocent, an innocent person, an innocent being. This could have been done on a child star, a child that was destined to be a star or destined to be in the public eye in some sort of way. Clarify this Capricorn, Aquarius. This could be a Capricorn, Aquarius. This could be somebody's mother figure, Earth Angel, Sagittarius, Temperance energy. You're patiently waiting. You're balanced. You're not trying to get revenge. You're not seeking any type of retribution. You just want peace. You just want balance. You just want to be left alone. You just want to be free. Just let me go. This could be this community that doesn't want to let you go because they have you under some kind of surveillance. This is like the Truman Show. Like they've been watching you since you were a child. Because of your spiritual gifts here, that's the experiment. Some kind of program here with the CIA or something here. You're getting some kind of victory, success here. This may be even on the news about how some government officials here were using family members, other people around you to surveillance and monitor you and to block you from reaching this Nine of Pentacles, stepping into your own power, because they were harvesting off of your power, off of your energy. This is energy harvesting at its highest degree. These could be 33rd degree Masons. Babe, hold that door open. Prop that door open, please. It's not even hot, but then it's hot. It's crazy. This judgment is because there's been some kind of revelation. Something has been revealed by God himself. And I feel like this was even revealed to you by God himself. Somebody could be born on the 23rd. I'm channeling like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is significant. This could have been some kind of the same type of ritual that they put him under, where they didn't want him telling the truth about the things that he was learning about these secret societies. Somebody was trying to block your pinnacles, your stability here. All right. Could be mother energy. Let's clarify with a little bit of oracle. Give me one more card here. This is the same person that's been blocking your platform. And Fifi, I know you know, I called judgment on TikTok for what they were doing to my platform. And at the bottom of this deck, it says TikTok will be taken over by the Galactic Federation. So whoever's in control of TikTok right now, they're not going to always have this control. The ancestors are going to take over this platform. The spirit guys and spirit team, because it's going to be used to help the collective to ascend. Whatever curse or hex that they were trying to transfer to you, that's been sent back to this group of witches. They were trying to secretly initiate you so they could harvest off of your energy. These people used to be time travelers. They've lost those abilities to jump timelines. Yeah, did it to themselves, exactly. Because they kept thinking that they could get away with this. You've already gone through your shaman coronation. You've already received your wings. You've gotten your crown. You've already finished your initiation to be a shaman. All right? Somebody feels like you can heal them with your sacral energy. This is a male witch. And some of these are even females that want part of your sacred energy. Because these people have some kind of STD or some kind of disease. They're dying, and somebody wants to hook up with you to get an access to your sacral energy because they know you can heal them. But spirit is not giving this person any access to you. All right. And these people are going to try to come back in because they know you got this big breakthrough that's just right around the corner, collective. This could be someone who's on a fixed income. They need money. They don't have a lot of money. All right. So they've been trying to ride off of your inheritance or your coattail. All right. And they've been holding this back from you because they have been using this to finance their life, literally. For somebody here, your own mother is your third party. She betrayed you. She betrayed your father here. She betrayed this entire family here. Your own mother is a copycat here. Your own mother is your copycat. She is the one that's been trying to wear you like a skin, my friend. Literally trying to fool the ethers into believing that she is this angelic divine being. But she's guilty. Okay? She's guilty. She has broken spiritual laws. She has she has violated your free will. And she has been found guilty in spiritual court, family. Your karmic mother slept with her father's friend. She also could have possibly slept with a brother here. All right. This is someone who I'm still picking up on Eve's bio where she's like, and it was crazy because I was supposed to be asleep and spirit was dropping that in my head about how Eve told Maddie's husband how her dad and Maddie weren't the type of people to be alone. She was saying in her own way, she told this man that his wife was having an affair with her daddy without even having to tell him. She said, you know what, Mr. Monroe, your wife, she said, you and my mom, y'all are like lonely people. But Maddie and my dad, they're not the lonely type, you know. So really the evil one in Eve's bio was Eve, because she was the one that started the cycle of paying for spell work to get things done. And that is this mother figure. She is Eve, all right? She is this malignant narcissist who looks so innocent and plays this. She knows how to play people against one another. She knows how to manipulate people and paint you in a certain light to put you down and make you like you're the bad person, lying on you, making up things about you, because she believes that you're supposed to take care of her and be in her life forever, no matter how she treats you. This karmic aunt for somebody, this is not even your mother. For somebody here, this is an aunt, all right? This is not your real mother. She's your family, but she did not birth you, all right? There's something about a storage unit, like there could be some kind of trafficking. I'm going to keep this storage unit. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this storage unit? Somebody could have been hiding some paperwork about you, about your disability, or about your something that happened to you as a child that may have even caused a disability. All right. Somebody has been, okay. Somebody's mother is trying to paint a picture to the court like, oh, I'm a senior citizen, I'm old lady, I'm sickly, I'm in bad health. Can you please have mercy on me? You know, give me a little more time. No, this court is like, whatever this trust fund is or whatever this marriage was, this situation, this court is not listening to this mother's sob stories. This court knows that this karmic aunt or this mother figure is a part of some kind of a blood cult, and that she's guilty of every one of these crimes that she's being accused of. All right, somebody's being found guilty in a court of law. This church cult, this somebody was operating a daycare or some kind of a orphanage where they are foster care kids. Somebody could have been a preacher or somebody who was seen of high honor in the community, and they allowed these people to get these kids by bribing these people to work against you as well. For somebody, they bribed somebody in this cult. This karmic aunt bribed somebody in this cult to have you evicted and put out of your home here. Somebody is getting an eviction notice, or this karmic aunt or somebody in this community is in your home and they're literally being evicted. Okay, so I feel like this is government. This is something to do with government targeting, gang stalking, something about a cartel running drugs. I'm telling you, like, somebody did not want you to use your intuition. Somebody never wanted you to tap into your high priestess energy, your high priest energy, to talk to your ancestors, to listen to your spirit guides. They wanted you to be a part of this cult. They were doing freezer spells on your finances here, where they wanted you to be stuck, your finances to be stuck or frozen here, unable to make money, unable to build a new legacy. Somebody wanted you constantly having to start over. All right. Indiana could be significant. Clarify this storage unit. What is in this storage? Blood? These people are storing blood in a storage unit. Like, they literally drink blood, or they're disappointed, okay? Because you're unbeatable. All right? Because you're unbeatable. They're disappointed because this court case didn't go the way that they thought. Hey, Diana. You're going to be working. I'm telling you, somebody wanted to be a celebrity in this energy, or somebody could be a reader, a tarot reader, but they're a karmic reader. And this person works with celebrities. For somebody here, you could be a reader and you're online. There's a celebrity that is watching you, and they are wanting to replace the karmic reader that they have. They want you to be their reader. Like, somebody sees you as someone of high honor, somebody that speaks the truth. You could have said something about a CIA handler, and I told you you were part of some kind of CIA government program, some kind of MK Ultra mind control, some kind of deep state um, for your gifts. Okay, remember, you guys, I was talking about how the CIA has. Okay, I'm not on TikTok, so I could talk about it. Some of you, your creepy family. Your creep family sold you to the government. This deep state, inner government inside the government, CIA program, where they were experimenting on children, little children who were showing abilities, psychic abilities, clairaudience, clairsentient, telekinesis, ESP. All right. You were also seeing dead people. You were seeing ghosts. You knew when people had passed on. You are also able to affect people's emotions. All right. You can transmute people's emotions just by your presence. Okay. This was some kind of gateway experiment where they aimed to investigate and develop psychic abilities, particularly for remote viewing in selected individuals, which were children who had psychic abilities. All right. There's also an EPIC program, which was called EPIC, which was enhancement of perception and intuition in children. This was a CIA program. You were given a CIA handler, which could have been this karmic aunt or this karmic mother. All right. And you alchemized every bit of that energy, collective, of these handlers. You got away from these handlers, and now you're being given this Ace of Cups. Okay. Because you broke free when you spoke out and stood up and stood in your truth. All right, you begin to help others even when you didn't even have help for yourself. There is a celebrity that is watching you online. I just said that, and then the star came out. This person could also be some kind of a celebrity reader, and they want to take you under their wing. They want to train you. They want to do some kind of an apprenticeship or something. Somebody wants to train you. All right. Somebody likes that you're a part of some kind of destiny here to bring down cults and covens. This may be something you're doing. You might just be getting started with this. This is some new passionate beginning that you're doing here with the Page of Pentacles. There's some kind of good news coming to you when it comes to your finances. Whatever you're trying to grow here, whether it's relationships, money, business opportunities, if furthering your education, it's going to grow. Just stick with it, because Spirit wanted you to walk away from this whole community of narcissists. And now all they can do is watch you, and they're all paranoid and think that you're sending them something, or that you're watching them, and or that you care that they're watching you. You know, they hate the fact that you know that who betrayed you. 444. This mother, she hates that you know that she betrayed you. This aunt, she hates that you know the truth, because she can no longer manipulate you. There's been big changes. So somebody could have had because you were already given to this government, this deep state CIA program, because you were already given to these people. They have been watching your entire life, causing all kind of towers for you. You were put under a humiliation ritual at birth. What? By this mature woman, this mother figure, to this cult. For your psychic abilities, somebody did not want you to have a happy life and be at peace or have love here. All right? This was an experiment to see if they could block your love life. Okay? To see if they could block people from loving you and caring about you, and paid somebody to come in and give you HIV. And even this person fell in love with you. But your body, you're not of this realm. Okay? You're some kind of a star seed or some kind of an ancient Egyptian deity, a god or goddess, Gemini energy. You're a shaman. You're a two-headed shaman. You think in and out of the box. You've gained a lot of jewels and crowns in your crown. And this King of Pentacles is working really hard to send a lot of chaos and conflict into your life, so you never have that happily ever after. Spirit says that is the truth. Somebody did not want you to get your happily ever after. They never wanted you to know the truth, that somebody was stealing something from you and that they were lying to you. This person is a psychopath. They're a combination between a narcissist and a psychopath. This is someone that they do not take accountability for what they do, and you never know it's them. Like, you can respect a hater, somebody that's in your face and they don't like you. I can respect that more than I can respect somebody that's smiling in my face and act like they really give a shit and they don't care two shits about you. They're smiling in your face, and then as soon as you turn your back, oh, did you see what she had on? Oh, did you see her clothes? Did you see she ain't got no money? She ain't got this. She ain't got it. Oh, she's still talking to that dude. Oh, you know, they don't have nothing good to say. Somebody is a word magic witch. All right. They speak so toxically about you, so toxically about your masculine here that you closed out a cycle with. This person could be praying because they're in jail. You know how some people, when they go to jail, that's the only time they open their Bible. That's the only time they pray. That's the only. It's like those prophets, the jailhouse prophets, because when they go to jail, then they get religious and they start sending you all these letters with poems and scriptures and all of that. But when they was out here in the free world, they was a whole devil. That's this person. They are now experiencing the backfire of their own betrayal. This person is now locked down and they're praying while they're in jail. Okay, you closed out. This cycle is closed. Okay, this went before court. You could be seeing 777. All right, as a sign of synchronicity. I feel like you have closed out a cycle here and you are now resting. There could be some kind of a vacation, recuperation, solitude, meditation. Like I said, they're praying. They're praying and asking God for something to move forward for them with you. But you're in the chariot with somebody else, collective. You got a whole new love coming in here. You're going to be celebrating with people who really do, who have always been celebrating with you. This could be a Taurus energy, or you're coming up as this Hierophant energy. Like somebody wants to celebrate with you, but you're holding back your energy from this person. It could be that all of this whole community, now that they know that you're about to get this breakthrough, you're about to get this divine intervention, or you've already gotten some kind of divine intervention, now they want to try to slide through in a crack in the door. No. You know what they've all done. All right? You know what they've done. You know that they were trying to hold on to something that belonged to you. All right? Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, these were not your twin flames. Yeah, the masculine could have been your twin flame, but this community, this is a group of handlers, a group of I don't even know how to describe these people. These are people who do anything for money. They were paid to act like they love you. They were paid to, somebody was paid to pretend like they're your mom. Somebody was paid to pretend like they were your dad. Somebody was paid to pretend like they were your teacher, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. They were paying these people all to act. They were being actors. Okay? There's an ending that was brought to this whole uh this whole play, this whole drama has been brought to an end. The Grim Reaper is now visiting these people. And that is karmic justice because they wanted the Grim Reaper to visit you. Okay? Somebody wanted to send the Grim Reaper into you and see if you could alchemize death. And guess what, collective? You did. I feel like this whole thing has been an experiment just to see if you could be killed. To see if you could be taken out. Because what did Trinity say in the Matrix? If you are the one, then I can't take you out. And because you were the one, you could not be taken out. Because of your protection. You're in this raw energy. You could be shining, glowing. You got that glow, baby. You got that glow up. Why? Because you cut all of these narcissists off. You cut them off. So now you're at peace. Your cortisone levels are going down. Somebody could have literally passed away just so that your cortisone levels could go down. See, somebody could have told a lie on you, collective. And the God heard what this person was saying about you, collective. And it made God mad, collective. It made God mad. Maybe somebody was bragging, collective, on what they did to you and how they stole your money and how they were getting their wishes fulfilled because they were energy harvesting off of you, collective. And now this person is seeing that their wishes are not being fulfilled because they're dead. Their whole life is dead. Their love life is dead. Their job is dead. Their money is dead. They ain't got no friends. They don't have nobody that really loved them and cared about them. Everybody that was around them was just with them for their money. Their dreams have been shattered, collective. Now they're having nightmares because they're unhappy. That's what they wanted for you. They wanted you in devastation, experiencing loss after loss, taking all of these L's. Somebody couldn't stand to see you win. Every time you got a win or a breakthrough, this person would just lose it. Scorpionic energy, Piscean energy. Sorry, y'all. My husband is cutting the grass again. I swear, every time I go live, he is the op. right by the window. Like you can't go nowhere else. You could have ops that are like right up under your nose. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil can jump in anybody. And see, sometimes it be even the people you love. You know what I'm saying? Your spouse, your child, your your sister, trying to keep you stuck and stagnated and tied down or stuck to them, binding up your money so that you got to ask them for money so that they can say, oh, well, what did you do with your money? Or maybe this is somebody that's always asking you for money so that you will be in this financial hardship because you're constantly having to give to this person. But they never can give to you. They give to other people. They take from you and give to others. When they attach this demonic energy to you, they thought you were going to be taken out. This could have been some type of sex demon, all right? That this person was supposed to come in, have sex with you, and attach some kind of demonic attachment to you through some kind of sexual activity, all right? Now this jinn is attached to them. They have attached this jinn to themselves by the decisions that they made. This King of Swords, to try to block your success of an empress. For some of y'all, they were trying to block your fertility. This karmic masculine. This person did not want you to have kids with nobody else. And this person could have children, have a whole nother life. All right, this lover energy. But this person did not want you to be able to move forward, have any success. This person could, I'm telling you, this warlock was trying to cause infertility and impotency. Is that even a word? They wanted your person to be impotent, to not even be able to perform in the bed. Because this person does, they didn't want to get their stuff together, but they didn't want you to leave them either or move on because they had already put you in this false marriage. Okay? And how that look? If you live one place and this person live another, even if you divorce this person has connections to the court. And every time you went to the court to have something taken care of, this person was blocking it because this person was making phone calls to people to block a divorce. So for somebody, you could have divorced this person, but you might find out that you are still married to this person, or this person is married to somebody else in your name. Okay? In your name. Somebody's name start with an S. All right? Somebody married this person in your name, all right? And when something to do with Social Security is significant, somebody could be a twin, or somebody could call themselves twin. This could be a celebrity, okay? Israel could be significant. We're gonna see. We're gonna clarify Israel, because somebody, you could be from Israel. All right. It could be that you're not even from America. You were taken from Israel and brought over the water, traveling. Okay. These people are under judgment for this because you are a whole divine starseed, and you might find out that you are literally, yeah, you're literally some kind of Israel. You're from Israel. All right. Or your real father is from Israel, King of Pentacles. Or somebody traveled to Israel to pick up a child here. This family, Eight of Swords, this family, they traveled to Israel to pick up a child. To keep you trapped and from knowing who you originally are. You are from Israel. They traveled across a body of water here to travel. Look, Two of Wands. I'm telling you, these people traveled and they took you, literally. I'm gonna keep this. And they're trying to keep you from finding out. Now this family is feeling trapped because you're realizing that they did this. Like somebody actually took a trip, GPSed a location, and literally went to another country because they felt like they had no other choice. They traveled to go take a child to be sacrificed, to 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 sacrifice to this hierophant energy. All right, to close out a cycle here, to get some kind of success. They traveled to Israel and took a child to be sacrificed. A earth, and the child turned out to be an earth angel child. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is your mother, or this maybe this was her energy when she decided to do this. This mother figure could have been the one that did it, or this married couple that traveled overseas. And even with this Two of Wands, there's like water. Okay, like somebody could have literally took a boat. Wow. I feel like this married couple wanted to be a part of this cult or coven, or to do, they wanted to get in this secret society, these Masons. They wanted to be a part of this group, and a part of the initiation was to sacrifice a child. All right. So these people got this idea to travel overseas to pick up a child. They could have taken a child from a Nine of Pentacles here. This could have, you could have been taken from a very well-off family, a family of Israelites, an Israeli family. There's some kind of connection here to Israel. You are connected to either Iran or Israel. They to scam. Okay, they did this to scam somebody out of money, or this was some kind of a scam that they did, this Hierophant. They scammed a woman out of her child. Why do I feel like this is something like, come to America and you can have a better life, and your baby will grow up and be you'll be able to, we'll pay for your college. And then when your mother did this, they took her out, and then they took the baby, you. But what it turned out, that you weren't a normal baby. You weren't just a regular baby. You were literally a baby of the divine. You were like a baby Hierophant. You were born an ascended master, but you still had to go through your trials. This cult, I'm telling you, with the moon, somebody could be a Pisces, a Taurus, a Sagittarius. They traveled overseas to take a child so that they could portray an image like they are a family, or this is your family that did this traveling, or this is somebody from this crazy family traveled overseas to take a baby because they felt trapped, like they could never get there. They wanted to get to this Nine of Pentacles, so they, oh, there you are, there's my cat. Yeah, I'm telling you, these are people who take other people's kids, and then they run across the water and act like that it's their child so that they could scam people out of money, or scam families out of money. You solved your own case. I'm telling you, this could have been a church elder that did this. There's definitely something about you being taken over water. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm sweating. You cannot break down what cannot be broken. Like these people were, they, they were experimenting to see if you could break an earth angel. I feel like this family knew that you were an earth angel. This could have been somebody. These could be people who come into somebody's home and almost blend in like a family, so they can later unalive them. There's some kind of gatekeeper here, killed by someone they trusted. I'm telling you, someone travels. Your karmic father is a warlock. He travels overseas. He meets these women, and then he takes their child and then brings the child back here overseas. He's doing something online on a computer, like a dating app. He sets up these profiles to lure women in who have children. I was picking up on a stepmother that was doing that, but I feel like this is a stepfather. This is an habitual stepfather who literally 411 information, 1414. Well, see everything. Yeah, I see him. Oh, shit, leave me alone. These are people, they're like gatekeepers of this cult. They target chosen children. Oh, wow. Wow. Somebody felt trapped in this karmic family with a karmic feminine energy and decided that they were going to live a double life and create a whole nother life. This person has a life that they live in the public eye, and then they have this life of a serial stalker where they stalk single women who have children. This karmic warlock father, he did this to your mother. He love bombed her. These siblings are not your real sisters and brothers, all right? These are your half siblings. This person could have been in the military and could have traveled overseas. Somebody could have been stationed in Israel where they were an active military service. But while this person was in military service, they fathered a child while they were overseas. And maybe this child, I don't know, I feel like this child died, or this mother died, not the child, but the mother died, and this masculine was forced to go and get this child. But I feel like somebody could have killed this person because they were trying to scam people, children who are coming from these very wealthy families, maybe celebrity families. Uh, yeah, drones. They could be watching you with drones here to see if these people are going to come towards you. These are people who are in silent competition with you. They've always been in competition with you because of your psychic abilities. They know that you're an earth angel. They know that you're in this Hierophant energy. This cult leader, this could be the head cult leader that has been in some kind of silent competition with you. They traveled overseas to get a child. They took another man's child. What the heck? Somebody knew that this karmic that was hiding a pregnancy. They took this other man's child. They knew that you weren't this person's child, but he took you anyway. Your real father could have lived overseas or something like that, and this karmic father traveled overseas, possibly to Israel, to take you from your real father and unalived his own, this person. Okay? I feel like they could have been related, family, or something like that. because this person trusted him or trusted this karmic warlock brother or family member. This could have even been his twin brother. Like somebody could have been twins. All right. Definitely somebody. This warlock father is a gatekeeper. Okay. And this person, they were trying to scam you out of some kind of trust fund or inheritance that you inherited from your real father. And this person literally killed their own brother or family member here to get this money. All right. Anubis is on this person's ass. Okay. Because somebody tried to send the Grim Reaper for an earth angel and you literally alchemized death. All right. You're this person's niece. All right. So that would make this your uncle. All right. This is your uncle. You're this person's niece. Your real father is this person's twin brother. Okay. And somebody just is watching you win. They just keep watching you win, or you've won some kind of court case. This person was a gatekeeper. They did not want you to keep your gifts. They wanted to scam you out of your trust fund, your inheritance, your money. This copycat energy, 1010, you got a whole family of copycats, man. They don't even have their own identity here at all. Somebody wanted you to be trafficked, all right? You could have been trafficked. Didn't tell you you were adopted. I can't make it up. This is not your real people. Okay, you were adopted. They took you from your father. Somebody took another man's son or another man's daughter and claimed that child as their own so that they could sacrifice you to this cult, so that they could have fame and fortune or get some kind of answers when it came to some kind of a trust fund. Okay, these are gatekeepers in your community. Somebody could be even a part of some kind of drug cartel or Mexican mafia here. I'm telling you. And they killed their own family member and took you. All right. And there could have been some cameras that were placed in this person's home. Now they know that this person took out their own family member here because you helped solve the case. Your father could have been an earth angel as well. All right. Sagittarius, Hierophant energy. But the leader of this cult, they put cameras in this person's home so that they could monitor this person. And they heard this person talking about how they were going to scam you out of your trust fund and how they were going to they did not want you to know that you were adopted here, and that this karmic warlock killed his own brother with spell work. Okay, causing some kind of final destination bloodline curse or something like that. What? Yeah. This person could have been stalking this person, calling their phone, hanging up, okay? Working with a doctor to take a child from another man's child, knowing that this child was not his child, just so that he could get access to some kind of trust fund or inheritance or some kind of insurance money, or so they could sacrifice this baby, okay? 999, you could be seeing 999. It's the angel number for letting go. Somebody is finally ready to let this go. Your grandmother is in this energy, all right? She's guiding you. She's one of your spirit guides. The Most High is bringing in some kind of divine healing. And this is coming in as a tidal wave. You could be feeling waves of healing energy coming in. Okay? Just waves of energy. Tell me more, Spirit. What is going on with this? Killed. Somebody's name could be Barbara. Like your real mother's name could be Barbara. If you have any time in your life heard the name Barbara amongst your family talking about somebody named Barbara, this could possibly be this is your real mother, this Nine of Pentacles energy. And somebody was jealous of this person, or they just wanted this person's money. because this person named a new beneficiary and it wasn't this karmic uncle. You're carrying the Mary Magdalene gold Holy Grail energy, okay? Yes. So whoever this warlock is that is the leader of this cult or coven did not want you to get access to this some money that you were made the beneficiary of by being this child mentioned in a will. And because this person wasn't, they took you. All right. Working with a doctor to take you from your mother. You could have been your father. I don't know. I feel like your father is an earth angel too. Who is this calling and hanging up? Who is that? Okay, I'm telling you, you were adopted internationally, all right? You were adopted from overseas, possibly from China or something like that. Or I was picking up on either Mexico, even Israel, because your father was stationed overseas in the military. He was possibly stationed in Israel or somewhere near Israel, okay? And this person may have visited from Texas, I'm telling you, from Texas to go to Israel, or from Austin to go to Israel to celebrate your birth or something. Maybe you were being born and this person traveled across overseas to witness your birth and then took out their own family member or brother here and took you and told the doctor to tell your mother that you died. So that they could fake your death. It's something significant about overseas, I'm telling you. Clarify this international adoption. Somebody said that you died, but they brought you to the United States and put you in some kind of fraudulent adoption through a church or cult or coven here. Yeah, divine healing, like somebody knows that you're an earth angel, you're this person's niece. Somebody's father slept with your mother's best friend. You could be the child of your mother's best friend. And this karmic father took this person out and took you. Dang. Somebody's karmic father, that's how you ended up not being your mother's child, because this person could have had an affair with your mother's friend whose name was Barbara. All right. And this person could have, this karmic warlock took that woman out. He, this karmic warlock took that woman out because she was pregnant with a child that was not his, or because she was pregnant for a child that was his, and he was married. So he took the child so that they could have a child to sacrifice for this fame and fortune. Get down, George. Get. Get away from that door. Whew, I don't know. I'm gonna put all this back and start over on this because I feel like somebody here was named, you were named the beneficiary in your father's will, all right? And this karmic mother and this karmic uncle here have been working together to stop you from getting this. You could be, I mean, Texas is significant, Israel is significant, all right? Somebody could have traveled to Israel to get some work done on a child and may have ended up a child in the hospital where they later took you and put you in a family of handlers. Okay. But I feel like there's some DNA evidence that has shown that, these people are not, you don't have no blood kin to these people. I feel like the court has asked these people to produce a sample of their DNA so forensics can look at it and see if these people are really related to you, because they have found out that this adoption or these fraudulent papers that they brought them were not even genuine paperwork. Okay, so somebody has to prove, like, where did you come from? You could have come from Europe, you could be European. Somebody, whoever I'm talking to here, you could be from Europe, or you were taken from Europe and brought to Texas. All right, it's something like that. Clarify this. Europe, Holy Spirit, what is this? Yes, your karmic mother. Your karmic warlock father here, which is really your uncle, because you could be this person's niece or nephew, worked with your karmic mother's fake ass friend, okay, to try to steal a child so that they could later on sacrifice this child. But you were a failed sacrifice for these people because you were a divine being. This karmic mother has done this before. She has sacrificed other family members. She could have done this to her own mother and her grandmother. Okay? This woman is a witch. I'm telling you, she's just wicked. Like I was saying, that movie Eve's Bio is so significant because this could be a child that was just wicked from the very beginning, from the very start. She was wicked. She always cared about money and what other people thought or say to keep up with the Joneses, all right? And she hooked up with this karmic masculine who slept with her best friend, her fake ass friend. But she stayed with him even though he cheated on her with her friend. Tell me more about this, spirit. What is this? So that she could extort them later? All for some kind of extortion. All right. So they had to have a child so that they could sacrifice this child. Okay. So this karmic masculine said, hey, well, let's come up with this idea to go and take a kid from overseas that we don't know, so that we can later on extort this family out of money. What? Tell me more, spirit, about this. Yeah, somebody's name could be Henry, or their name starts with an H. Like somebody's father could, karmic father's name could start with an H, or this your father's name could start with an H. Okay, or this could be a situation where a karmic feminine energy slept with her baby daddy's brother, or a karmic baby daddy slept with his baby mama's friend. Okay, somebody's a fake ass friend here. Lights, camera, action. I'm telling you, it's about to be fully broadcast in living color here of how this karmic father was keeping this secret about about working with a karmic mother here and your fake ass friend. One of your fake ass friends could have slept with your father. And if your father is an older man and she's a much younger woman, somebody is a pedophile here, okay? Like somebody's family is working with your fake ass friend. Your karmic mother is working with this fake ass friend, and your karmic father slept with your fake ass friend, okay? But this karmic mother is a serial killer. I'm telling you, something is going to be on television. I feel like somebody's going to want to hear your story. This mother has been extorting you. Clarify extortion, Holy Spirit. What is this extortion? You've been lied to. They have been extorting you out of some kind of inheritance here, something you inherited, something you were made the beneficiary of. You have Archangel Michael here. You're some kind of a blue ray star seed. Okay? You're here to combat negative energy and remove it. You're a negative energy remover. Okay? That's what you do. Spirit wants you to listen to 852 hertz, Archangel Michael's Blue Ray. Okay, you are some kind of an alchemist or a transmuter. You transmute negative energy. You're a blue ray star seed. And this fake ass mother could be a Capricorn. January could be significant. Somebody is a low vibrational Capricorn for sure. This is somebody there together, but this karmic husband was sleeping with everybody and anybody. He had no respect for her, and she had no respect for herself because she allowed it. This fake friend is being taken out. Maybe it's the fake friend that's been trying to extort these people out of their money, acting like she is something. She is your doppelganger. All right, that's why they've been working with her. She's the copycat, and they've been using her to extort you out of your trust fund. International affairs investigation. I'm telling you, this is under investigation because they said that you were adopted from overseas, or they said that you were their child, and they did DNA evidence that proves that this is not your mother, that they literally killed your mother. But somebody, international affairs, investigating crooked cops. So this Capricorn or this mother energy was working with some kind of crooked cops to hide the fact that you are not from here, that you were really taken from overseas. Clarify this crooked cop, Holy Spirit. Your mother was pregnant with twins. They took you and left one passed. One died. You survived. They took you. Right. That's why the card said that the doctor told the mother that her child died, but they took you. All right. One child really did die. Okay, because there was twins. Two babies were born. One could have been a little boy. That's been the spirit, baby, I've been picking up on. Somebody, you have a sibling that is still in your energy, especially if you didn't lose a child. But for some of you, you lost a child and this child is still in your energy. But you've been lied to your entire life. You were adopted from overseas, all right? And there's some kind of international affairs investigation going on against these crooked cops that were involved. Tell me more about these crooked cops that were involved in helping to cover up the fact that you were taken and not adopted. You have everything that you need. So I feel like like the investigators, the internal affairs, oh, that's what that is. This is internal affairs. This is the police that investigate the police, okay? Because this mother figure was working with the police department to cover up the fact that they took you or stole you or switched you or something like that and took you from your mother, lied to your mother and told your mother that you died, but you literally survived. There were two children that were born, all right? You're going to have everything that you need. You may be suffering right now, or you might be going through a little bit of financial hardship, but Spirit is saying that you're going to have everything you need while this works out. All right. Everything's going to work out in your favor because internal affairs knows the truth about these crooked cops, that this mother figure and this crooked, I don't even know what to call them because I feel like they're not together. Because this karmic uncle's over here sleeping with your friend, and your karmic mother's over here working with your fake ass friend. All of them working together to extort you out of some money here. So I feel like they're not together, but they still work together to lie to you and keep you from knowing the truth about something here. The truth about a trust fund or an inheritance that was left to you by your real mother or your real father here. Somebody's father was in the military and was stationed overseas. These people could have literally took a plane or a train or a boat to go visit this family member and saw you, or they went to witness the birth of you. And they did not tell this woman that there were two babies. They told her that the baby died and they took you. collective. They worked with this doctor. This doctor could have even been a part of some kind of cult or coven, or this cult or coven. Because believe me, collective, when these people are part of cult and coven, it don't matter where you move to. They can make a phone call and say, "Hey, she's over here in Austin," and so they call the head cult leader in Austin and tell them your address, and there it is. It don't matter where you go. Yeah, now it's boomeranging back on them. Everything's backfiring now because the light has been shown in this situation with lights, camera, action. They can no longer hide behind your covering, your umbrella. Rihanna could be significant. It's like you have been shielding your own predators with your anointing by staying connected to these people. And spirit was literally guiding you to get away from this mother, this Capricorn energy, or whatever she is. You don't have to be a Capricorn. Spirit could have guided you to get into nature, to get grounded, to because somebody was trying to sacrifice their firstborn child. All right. And this was a deal that was made with the devil for wealth. And the price was their firstborn child that turned out to be a daughter because the little boy died. Somebody wanted a son. Okay. Oh my God. Somebody wanted a son so that this son could take over this cult or coven when they get old. They just knew they were going to be around forever, be the leader of this cult or coven forever, but they're being kicked out. Okay. And this could be somebody that's a Hierophant energy. Yeah. It could be that you have white in your blood or you have Scottish in your blood. You're not just Irish, you've got some kind of European blood, okay? You got European in your blood, or you have Israeli in your blood, okay? You're not just regular African American or regular Caucasian. If you're Caucasian, you could find out that you have Israeli or African. I don't know, but it's something to do with your blood. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. So wherever they were traveling to get some kind of witchcraft done on you, that practitioner has passed away, and it is boomerang. That is boomerang. That's why this person passed away, because they were coming up against the whole earth angel here. For your organs, collective, these people were in the organ harvesting. They traveled overseas to take a child from somebody. I feel like they knew this person because this person trusted them. All right. This person trusted them and they betrayed this person and took you and killed this person or tried to kill this person. For somebody here, you could have, there's something about a birth, something about ancestry DNA, $300 million. All right. So spirit is guiding somebody to do an ancestry in me or ancestry DNA because you could have inherited $300 million. There's also something about a migrated clip or clamp. It's an uncommon cause of chronic abdominal pain. So if you had your tubes tied, these people could have worked with your doctor to put some faulty clamps when you got your tubes tied, or some kind of surgery was done on you to block your fertility. Whatever they did to block your fertility, there could have been some kind of a migration. Okay. So make sure you get that checked out. If you had your tubes tied a long time ago or you had some kind of surgery, make sure you're keeping up with that. They did spell work on the last full moon to block your fertility here. This is why you had this tubal ligation or you had this sterilization done. These people were messing with your mental, messing with your mind. They did not want a starseed child to be born. You're gonna have everything that you want, everything you need. You're never gonna have to work another day in your life. And then when you work for God, it don't even seem like work. When you work for God, you enjoy doing this. You love doing this. So for somebody, you being told to clock in for God and don't worry about this 9 to 5, He's going to take care of everything that you need and everything that you want. You're never going to have to work again, because this is not going to seem like work. You're going to love to do it. You're going to love working for God. All right. And see, this karmic coven, you were the one that was anointed. You were the one that was allowing them to get all of this money, and you were this blessed child that brought in all of this abundance for these people. And they literally didn't want you because you were not born a boy. All right. This cult leader wanted a boy child. And I don't know if his wife was sterile or something. Maybe she had some kind of a procedure where she couldn't have children. I don't know. But somebody felt desperate to get a child. That's all I see. Somebody literally traveled hundreds of hours to travel to get a child. And they're fighting about this in court. Like somebody could be saying, this was your idea. You're the one who wanted to go travel and get this child. And they're like, well, you're the one who tried to poison her, or you're the one who was paying for spell work. You're the one that was doing it. They're like completely arguing and fighting in court. Or somebody could have been literally fighting over you in court. There could have been two families that were fighting over a child that was brought in through some kind of sexual match, some kind of a cult, sex magic. Okay. Y'all, this is crazy. And these people have been living off of your money. And the sun just started to shine on this card. It says, I'm living my best life, ain't going back and forth with you. So somebody could have been trying to incite some kind of a fight with you in court, or somebody could want to fight with you on something in court, and you're not responding. You're not going back and forth with them. Somebody could literally want to come fight or argue with you, and you're just not entertaining it. You're not even thinking about this crap. Yeah, this is the human 2.0 cyborgs. Okay, these vaccine zombies that are out here now with this prion disease, that are out here acting like zombies. Yeah, them, that one. You're going to be a self-made millionaire, collective. You don't need this money, but you're going to get this money. And this money is going to add to the money that you're already creating with your good karma child. These vaccine zombies, they need to go sit down somewhere. Your body healed itself. Even if you took the shot or the vaccine, your body healed itself and disposed of it. I don't know. It says my body heals itself. Somebody try to attack your body so they can get your organs. Yeah. Now this person has prion disease. They have Alzheimer's, dementia. They have Parkinson's. Their hands are shaking. All because they were vaccinated. And now they're turning into this 2.0, what they call it, Borg Genesis. I'm telling you, somebody's a cyborg. You're healing from your trauma. Somebody could have been causing a lot of trauma to your sacral energy when you were a child. So that it would be hard for you to manifest anything. You would not be able to manifest. You wouldn't even be able to trust your own intuition here. These people are zombies. They just keep doing the same thing over and over, thinking they're going to get better results. They conspire to murder you, collective. And somehow you survive this. And this was a deal that they made for fame and fortune. They made a deal with the devil. They made a deal with this coven or cult that they would harvest your organs once you were unalived. But they could never murder you because you are Earth Angel child, all right? You're a child of the divine. You could have repressed memories about some kind of ritual that was done on you, but you don't remember because you were only 2 or 3 years old. There could have been some kind of sexual trauma to a child at 2 or 3 years old, a feminine child. Yeah. You could have repressed memories about some kind of trauma to your body as a child. You don't remember because you were too young, and your brain literally forgot something. And these people have been trying to frame you here as well, making false accusations against you. And you're just out here healing from your sexual trauma. I feel like somebody here, you were sexually abused as a child, 2 or 3 years old. And this was something that this cult told this person to do in order to block your sacral energy, to block your root chakra, to keep you from being able to move forward, to keep you stuck in this trauma. But you healed from some kind of trauma. And now look at that. Now your karmic father feels guilty for what he did to his own brother. I'm telling you. Somebody's karmic brother found out that either this person got their, I don't know. I feel like this brother that was unalived by this karmic warlock brother, this person was in the military and this person traveled a lot. I feel like this person was stationed in Europe or Israel or Iran, somewhere overseas, China even. And this karmic father visited this brother to act like they were happy about a birth that was occurring, and literally took this man's child. Okay. Even though it wasn't his child, he knew it wasn't his child, but he felt like it was for your mother, your mother. Oh my goodness. Your father was with your mother before this karmic warlock father got with her. Okay. So when she left your father alone, she was already pregnant, collective. And this karmic warlock father took his own brother out and tried to unalive this man's child, which was you, because you wasn't his child. Yeah, your uncle is your father. I'm telling you, collective. I'm telling you. This karmic father, now he feels guilty for what he did to his own brother. This is a classic Cain and Abel story where a karmic brother is jealous of his baby brother. Because the baby brother may have been more successful. The karmic warlock father might have wanted to be a celebrity. He wanted to be famous. He wanted to be a singer, or he wanted to be in some kind of group. He wanted to be rich, but he didn't have any kids. And then your mother got pregnant for this man who could have already been in some kind of commitment and wasn't going to leave his family for this karmic mother. So she left and got with this brother of his, and they began to plot on this military brother who had all of this benefits, being in the, he could have been in the military for a long time. Houston is significant. Like this karmic father that's feeling guilty about what he did to his own brother could be in Houston or from Houston. Tell me more about this karmic brother that's feeling guilty about something he did at a holiday gathering. He could have poisoned his own brother at a holiday gathering or at some kind of get together. Like I told you, they could have been celebrating the birth of a child, or they could have been celebrating something here where and the whole all of the family was together, and this karmic brother took action to take this man's child and to poison his own brother. Okay? For this big win, okay? Somebody felt like this was a lick. Somebody looked at their own brother like a lick. And this karmic mother didn't care because she just wanted this karmic warlock father so bad that she was willing to allow him to sexually assault her own child and cause all kind of trauma to this child just because it wasn't his child. Spirits speak. Yes. And now these zombies, these vaccine zombies that took this experimental vaccine and was trying to push this on the entire world, this prion disease is causing all of these people to have all kind of mental illness. Like somebody cannot drive their car anymore. They can barely, this person is completely out of their mind because their whole brain has been taken over by the 5G that's linked to this neural link that is now in their brain from taking this experimental inoculation. Somebody's future wife could also have, somebody's wife could also have taken this experimental injection, and they too, their brains have also been taken over. And they too could have some kind of prion disease or CJD or some kind of mental problems at this time. Spirit is saying walk away. So I feel like you're still connected to this person somehow. Maybe you haven't seen them in a long time, but Spirit is saying walk away. Do not go back. Do not communicate. You could be wondering, like, can I ever go back to this mommy dearest energy? And spirit is like, no. All right. This person thought they were above the law, that they could get away with trying to destroy somebody's future marriage, or trying to destroy somebody's new beginning. And it's over. This person is now going to prison for what they did. They thought that because they were old, somebody is trying to convince the judge, oh, please don't put me in jail. I'm 99 and a 9.9 years old. Please, I'm too old to go to jail. I got Alzheimer's, okay? I'm shaking. This judge is like, I don't care. This person could have literally sued a hospital for your death or your disappearance, and you're very much still alive. He worked with this karmic father to steal you from a hospital, okay? So that they can later on give you to this coven as a sacrifice. Yeah, so that they could scam, your so they could scam the court for this trust fund or inheritance you inherited because you were somebody's child. This karmic uncle that is a warlock is a fatal attraction. This family is a fatal attraction. The both of them are fatal attractions. Your elderly mother and your elderly father, they are fatal attractions who thought they were above the law. They literally stole you from your real father and mother and could have literally unalived them with spell work here. And then came and brought you back to the States like you were their very own baby. Like, I feel like this karmic mother literally faked a pregnancy. Okay? And then came back and said, oh, I was just hiding it. I didn't want to tell anybody, when she just popped out with a baby. I'm telling you, she stole somebody's baby. And because of forensic toxicology, they know that the DNA doesn't match with this mother. I'm telling you, forensic toxicology is DNA evidence. There is some kind of DNA evidence here that proves that these people are no kin to you. You don't even have no type of blood connection to this person, that they literally took you. Now, this karmic father could have been tested. They could have done some kind of a DNA test on this father, and the test was very close because they were brothers. And they could have really felt like at first, like, yes, this is your father. But now, because of something you're doing online and because of some crooked cops that are under investigation that was working with this karmic warlock father of yours, they know the truth, that it's not him that's your father, but his brother that was in the military. He could have even tried to take over your real father's identity when he passed away, possibly doing some type of identity theft. Somebody could have put a hit out on you as well, with some kind of hitman with wanted dead or alive. I feel like this karmic warlock father put a hit out on his own niece just so he could get this mega million. Somebody saw you as a lick. They didn't see you as their niece or their nephew or their daughter or their son. They saw you as a whole lick out here, man. This is crazy. Somebody's name starts with a D, a Z, or a D, okay? Now that Internal Affairs is involved in investigating all of these crooked cops, these crooked lawyers, these crooked judges, and know that they were all a part of this organization, now the court knows the truth, because the feds have also gotten involved here. They knew that the Internal Affairs knows that these people were planning on leaving the country, or that somebody left the country to go and get you and took you and brought you back. Somebody could have literally just walked out of a hospital with you. Literally. This was before they had name tags and all of that. And they stole your mail here. So somebody could literally already be in jail because they were stealing your mail here, and because somebody, for kidnapping, somebody could be in jail for kidnapping. And making deals with the DA or a DEA. So Internal Affairs was investigating these crooked cops, and now they're telling on this karmic warlock uncle, father, whatever he is to you. Could be no relation for some of you, but because this person, because these cops are now under investigation by internal affairs, and these judges are also being investigated. Now they're all telling on this karmic warlock father who paid them to keep quiet and keep some out of away from the court. Holy Spirit, please make him move on somewhere else. This could have been your ex that called the police, called some kind of Crime Stoppers to report this person, or somebody called this crooked cop on your ex. Okay. Somebody's karmic, this karmic ex of yours, whoever this person is messing with, whoever their ex-wife is, could have been having sex with this crooked cop. Okay, because as soon as she started arguing, because they could have been arguing in the court, this karmic ex and this karmic femme could be arguing in the court. So this karmic femme said she was going to work with this crooked cop to take out this karmic masculine. Okay, because she's tired of arguing with him. So she called this crooked cop when they got to arguing about this case and everything that's going on and how they're going to go to jail and how they need to make a deal with the DA about this attempted murder charge. Yeah. They performed a ritual to invoke action. I'm telling you, your karmic parents stole you from your original parents or your original father and mother, all right? So that they could bring you back and do some kind of a ritual here to invoke some kind of communication with the spirits. Okay? This is crazy. And then they were going to donate your organs to science, okay, because they've already given you over to Big Pharma to be experimented on your entire life. You could have had every vaccine in the world because these people already signed paperwork that you would take every experiment. But someone here performed a ritual on or invocation to seek Papa Legba's assistance, okay, to open a pathway for something. So they traveled overseas to take a baby so that they could sacrifice this baby to get some kind of answers. Cut the grass about 10 times right there. Satan, I rebuke you. Get thee behind me. All right, so this is why they did that. All right, because somebody wanted to be in this energy of a privileged lady or a privileged man, and they couldn't. They needed a child to do that, and I feel like these two were childless. They may have lost a child. Okay, I feel like this woman lost a child and this masculine got another child, or I feel like they needed a child to sacrifice. All right, with poverty at the bottom of the deck, somebody was in poverty and they felt like their only escape from this poverty was to make a deal with the devil. They didn't want to pray, they didn't want to wait, they didn't want to do their spiritual work, they didn't want to wait on God. They wanted to steal somebody's baby, their own relative here, and then try to sacrifice the child. But you healed from some kind of trauma, all right? Because you're a whole earth angel baby. Your whole family could have been a whole line of earth angels, okay? Because somebody saw you as a lick, and they were seeking some kind of counsel on how to get this money. Working with crooked judges, working with crooked laws and crooked DAs and DEAs to get out of poverty. Oh, this is crazy. What else, Spirit? Yeah, to get information on how to get this house, how to find a loophole in this trust fund, how to trick how to trick the court into giving it to them, how to extort the court out of your money. How are you going to petition spirits to help you do something wicked? These are people who they're wanted dead or alive. Huh? Who? No? Oh, you get on my nerves. I'm gonna hear you with the lawnmower. I just hear you. I don't hear nothing but the lawnmower. That is all I hear. Click. All right. I tell you, it be a bunch going on with every time I try to go live, y'all. It's crazy. Every time. When I'm not doing nothing, I'm just laying in my bed doing nothing, ain't nothing going on. As soon as I try to go live, all hell break loose. My dog just broke off the chain. So something is broken loose in this energy. They can't hold something back no more. They're an anomaly. They don't know how you survive whatever ritual they try to do. It's all because of your occupation that you solved your own case here. Wow. How many times you gonna cut right there, bro? Really? Yeah, your gifts, your abilities. All right, something is in the distant horizon when it comes to this home and this community. Okay, these people were all fatal attractions. Like, they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your energy. They're obsessed with whatever you got going. They were trying to block every single thing you got going on in your entire life. Like, somebody got access to your Akashic records. They knew that you would meet your divine counterpart. They knew that you would get some kind of big wealth or some kind of, maybe you're going to win the lottery. Okay, maybe they don't know how you were going to get it, but I feel like they know you got this house and you inherited some money. Tell me more about this gift. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you know what they're doing. This mature man in Judification, he knows that this home, this gift is about to come to you in a distant horizon. He's all up in his head about it. He knows he has to give it back to you, or he needs to he's got to go to this community and tell them, hey, we lost the case. She won. She's getting her house. Why do I see the house? I see the house. The grass is super tall. And it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's like very secluded. It's got a lot of rooms. House could also represent home, people, your family, people you care about, okay? Somebody can have a home in Washington, D.C. This home could literally be in Washington. Or Washington could be significant. The government could be significant. It could be that this house is in foreclosure. Somebody didn't pay the taxes. I was picking up on that. Like somebody didn't pay the property taxes or something, and the IRS is trying to take this home. This whole community, they don't want to pay the taxes. Or somebody couldn't pay the taxes on the home. But they are in the home, or I don't know. I feel like the home is empty. It's empty now, but they were in the home. Somebody got evicted. Somebody got an eviction notice. There's some kind of unexpected income in a distant horizon coming your way. And this community, they're all up in their head now, like, how can we get back in the collective's energy? How can we get in your good graces? How can we be friends? They want to be friends now because you got this big blessing coming. Yeah. And they're going to prison, this mature man, this karmic warlock father. And he's concerned. I know he is. Because he's not going to be able to get any help from anybody because everybody's got to pay for their lawyers and court cases. 1911, 33. He's a 33-degree Mason. You're working with Jesus, okay? Somebody doesn't understand how it is you're not under judgment because of the way that you get your answers or because of the way that you channel energy here or how you know what you're knowing here. And somebody is thinking that you were going to be under judgment, but literally Spirit is like, you were sent by the divine. You were called to do whatever it is you're doing. You're the best to do it. You're the best at it. All right. Your ancestors picked you to do that. Whatever it is you were called to do. Yeah, mature man. This could be somebody's ex or this is somebody's brother who is working with this whole community in the family room to stop you from getting something that's some kind of appeal was filed with the court. Somebody filed an appeal. This mature man filed an appeal with the court to stop this house and this unexpected income from coming to you and to try to delay some kind of other court proceedings where this person is going to be sentenced to jail. Okay, this person knows they're going to jail or they think they're going to go to jail because they reset some kind of a court date. They went before the judge and they told the judge that they would have some kind of information or something pertaining to this home by a certain time, and they don't, and they're trying to see do they want to go to court. Clarify imprisonment and concern. This mature man is concerned he's going to go to prison for trying to steal this gift that was gifted to the collective, this unexpected income. He's scared he's going to go to jail. See, he thought you would be dead. You're an anomaly. You're still here, and they don't know how you're still here, and they don't know how to make you go away. You won't die. You just won't die. No, you won't. They're concerned they're going to jail. This mother figure, she's concerned. She's concerned. Because she don't have any money to pay for her legal fees. Times past. Anything else? Clarified, they thought they could steal this house. They thought they were going to get this unexpected income. This Hierophant energy, I'm telling you, this is this cult leader. Somebody who thought they were above the law, that they would never get caught up in this bullcrap that they were doing. This mature man that was working with these crooked judges and these crooked cops to keep you under some kind of illusion, some type of gang stalking, targeting. Now they're in some kind of fear because they're in bad health. I told you they got Alzheimer's, dementia, something. Somebody could be wearing a diaper, okay? Or they're passed away. Somebody is literally passing. They could be transitioning right now. Four of Swords in a death. Whoever this Hierophant is, this could be a pastor, this could be a priest, this could be a government official, this could be anybody of some kind of high honor or authority. But this is someone, they're very traditional. This could be someone you were married to. Somebody very religious, committed to religion, not faith in God, but religion, all right? Someone who has a lot of knowledge and they share a lot of knowledge. They could be a teacher of some kind, a spiritual teacher. This Queen of Cups energy. Or you could be some kind of a teacher. You could be some kind of a Hierophant where you're here to bring some kind of guidance to people, help people make the right decisions when it comes to entrapments, when it comes to karmic mothers. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this walking away. Who is walking away? Somebody's walking away from a marriage or something they were invested in because they're going to jail. Somebody knows, and they are sad. They are feeling the pressure. They know it's just a matter of time before their door is going to get kicked in and the truth is going to be revealed. Lights, camera, action. This person could know that their story is going to be on Lifetime Entertainment or the next 48 hours where everybody's going to be talking about what this person has done. They could even reenact it. Like somebody could be playing your father. Somebody could be playing you. Oh my God. Somebody's going to be playing your mother. This is crazy. This King of Wands. Somebody going to be playing your ex. This is crazy, y'all. Because you're going to be gifted something and it's going to become, and it may come from a lover. All right. This may come from someone you're in a relationship with or you're about to be in a relationship with. After being cheated on, all right, after being lied to and cheated on and deceived by this devil energy, this Tower is going to be in love. Like you're going to literally get to finish out this cycle with love, all right, with a divine masculine. Somebody thought they had it in the bag. This Mason who was getting all of this information from this group, or this cult, this whole cult could be going to jail for the part that they played in telling this person what to do. They told this person to sue the hospital to try to cover their tracks of a child being taken. All right. Somebody could have got caught on camera. They know that there were 2 births, that there were 2 babies that were born. And now this Hierophant energy is feeling trapped because they don't know how to cover up their lies anymore. They could have saw this person take you out the hospital. There's some kind of camera footage of this person committing a crime here. Or they know that this person, somebody could have got bonded out of jail and they thought that this person was not a flight risk, and then they found out that this person literally planned to leave the country. There's big changes here. Somebody is living a double life. Somebody literally had everybody fooled that they were this religious leader who was really cared about the kids and they really care about people and they really care about the world. And it was all about money with this person. They only wanted this home and this money that they thought they were going to get from their brother before they killed him with spell work. Final Destination type stuff. I'm talking like Final Destination type deaths, okay? Where it's just unexplainable, like doesn't even make sense because it's so ridiculous. Like this person should not have even died, but because it was spell work that was done with this Queen of Pentacles, because they were broke, all right? Because she was broke. This is their thinking. I'm broke, I need money, I gotta sacrifice somebody. I gotta do a sacrifice so I can get some money. This is like these people don't want to work. Somebody did not want to ever have to work again in their life. I feel like these are people who lived a really hard life. Maybe they came up from poverty, like they never had nothing in their whole life. And they were just determined to do by any means necessary type shit to get money. They didn't care what they had to do, who they had to do it. Even as far as taking out their own family members. Because I tell you here, somebody here, this is how they get their money. They take out other family members, their mothers, grandmothers. Soon as they get down in their body and they got to help this person or feed this person or change this person's shitty diapers, they taking this person out. They're not going for it. Hangman, now they're trapped. Somebody could know that this person took out somebody elderly in your family. They could know. 10 sword betrayal. They could have done this 10 times to somebody. Or 10 times to you, they tried to kill you. Over and over again, trying to literally take you out or put you in some kind of financial hardship. And now this person, they're going through bankruptcy. They're facing a lot of financial hardships. So this Queen of Pentacles, I don't want to hear your sob story, lady. I don't care. This Queen of Pentacles is like, oh, I'm not strong like you. I was going through some financial hardship and I didn't have any choice. I felt like this was my only option. Bitch, get a fucking job. Get 2 or 3 jobs if you have to. You don't take out a child. I don't care if it's not your child. Maybe it is your child. I don't know. But you don't sacrifice a child. I feel like these people are at a distance from you. Like you're nowhere near these people. You walked away. Thank God. Tell me about this internal affairs investigation. They're feeling trapped because they celebrated your death. Or this could have even been like a wake or something. What the fuck? So that they can hold on to this wealth. They faked your death. And they know that you're alive because they're watching you online, or you applied for something that raised a red flag because you're supposed to be dead or something like that. Okay? Or they killed your mother. This 9 of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. They killed your mother and took you. Okay? But you're going to get some good news about something concerning your mother. There could have been some kind of inheritance left to you by your mother. Or whoever your father was married to, or whoever your real mother is. Whew. Whatever you're doing online, these people could have been attacking your platform. That's over. They're no longer going to be able to attack your platform. Somebody could be feeling trapped, but they want a reunion. They know they're going to jail. They know they're going to prison, but they want to reunite with you before they go to prison. Like, bitch, no. This could be somebody you were married to. They want one last night of... This could be somebody you have a child with. They want one last night of passion before I go to jail. I'm going to be going to jail for a long time. I want to connect with you before I go, because they know you got that healing sacral poo-poo. You got that sacral healing poom-poom. Do you hear me? Okay? I'm telling you, this person knows that you can heal them, or that the God you serve will heal them. Yeah, now they're feeling nostalgic. They're thinking about your sex, child. Somebody's thinking about your purity, your creativity in the bedroom, your kindness. Like you're not the type that's just one position. Somebody wants a reunion, and it's not going to happen. They could come in. This could be one of your children as well. This could be one of your children. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. They're missing you. Oh, I miss you, Mom. But they're the ones that's been attacking you with the 9 of Wands. An ongoing battle. You could get some kind of communication from this child. Why? Because they're going to jail too? Because they've been attacking your page, your platform. Yeah. You're in your star. So your child tried to steal your star. She wanted to be a celebrity. She tried to sacrifice you too. All right. Your child is a third party to this karmic masculine as well. This karmic masculine has several third parties. He's just watching you now. He's just lurking, spying. They're still trying to see, has it worked yet? No, bitch. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. Yeah. So this masculine, this main male, has made the decision to sail away to calmer waters because they know you're not going to die. They don't want to collaborate anymore with these idiots. No more teamwork. He's walking away. All right? You're walking away. He's walking away. Nobody wants to play with these people anymore. There's just this last idiot still standing that thinks that they could still get it done. Let's go to one more practitioner. Let's go to one more practitioner and see if we can get her to die. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, one more time. Every witch is walking away from you idiots. None of these practitioners want to work with you. Somebody likes to date people who proclaim to be readers and things of this nature. They try to come at you in your inbox and try to date you so they can use you for your gifts. I've seen that happen a lot. People try to use you for your gifts, especially if you're a proclaimed chosen one. You're letting everybody know you're a chosen one, and now they're all targeting you. They've been targeting you. They already knew you were a chosen one. They already knew the truth about who you are, where you come from. They know you're some kind of an indigo star seed. What did it say? A blue ray. You're a blue ray. That's like Jesus was a blue ray star seed as well. You have a lot of close connections to Yeshua, Jesus. You have a lot of connections to his bloodline. Okay. Been on here almost 2 hours. 15:15. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do we want to talk about? This couple that's been fighting, you know, they're getting a divorce because somebody realizes this person is a fatal attraction. They won't leave you alone. They're never going to leave you alone. They feel like there's hope. Even though they cheated, this person knows they cheated. They know they cheated on you with the devil here. Didn't want you to know you had options. And then you figured out, I don't have to put up with this shit. And now they're concerned because you finally figured out you deserve better. You started to love on yourself. You were guided to love yourself, collector. You can't keep pouring out your love to everybody else and you're not loving yourself. You deserve better. I deserve better, dude. This thief is getting this notion that they deserve better. Then this karmic masculine is still in some kind of fatal attraction energy, some kind of obsession energy. Let's get some initials. What's the first initial, Spirit? You could be seeing 888, all right? What's the initial? X, okay? So somebody's initial could be X, or this is your X that's involved here, all right? This person is trying to get your abundance. Somebody's name starts with a P. B. You could be seeing 111 as a sign of synchronicity, that this is your message. Somebody's name starts with an M. All right. Somebody's name starts with an S. Perfectly appropriate. Somebody wanted your star, your north node. Somebody's name starts with a B. Somebody's name starts with an F. All right. All right. What else, Spirit? In closing this out, I'm going to close this out at 2 hours. What is it that we need to be aware of in closing this energy out? You're about to have peace of mind. Peace is priceless. You're not going to have to worry about this cult or secret society anymore. They're all being indicted with secret indictments here. Somebody is squealing like a pig. They're telling it all. There's somebody who was a witness to all of this treachery, and they're telling. All right, somebody want to get into heaven. Somebody say, I don't want to worship the devil no more. They don't want to worship the devil no more. Somebody is a Pisces. They want to sail away to common waters with you. They want to be at peace with you. They don't want to fight with you anymore. They don't want to have this conflict with you. This could be someone who you were really close to, but you didn't know that this person was a part of some kind of cult. This could be your brother. You could have a brother that was trying to be initiated as well. Your intuition could have told you something was off about this brother, or that this brother was in some kind of silent competition with you for your spot that you didn't even know you had. Yeah, King of Pentacles energy. Working really hard to take your spot, your position, but something is coming to fruition in earthly matters. This brother could be homeless or live on a boat. I feel like this brother is, or this could be this King of Pentacles energy that is like wanting to put some kind of ending or get some kind of closure when it comes to this situation. Like somebody is like, I don't want to fight God. I want to get my life right with God. Somebody's going to church. They're praying. They're meditating. They're trying to balance out their chakras. What? Whoever this King of Pentacles is, you need to do a mentorship course with me, and I will help you get grounded. Okay, but yeah, there's some divine intervention, raw energy here. This is God intervening in this situation, putting a stop to this, whatever this King of Pentacles is working on. Somebody knows that this had to be God for this to be finally over, because this went on for so long. This could have been like 19 years, 20 years, 30 years this was going on. 50 years, 40 years. For some of y'all, ever since you were born, somebody put this hex or curse on you to try to put their karma onto you, for you to carry their burdens. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Yeah. Three of Swords. This is someone who had you in some kind of a contract. All right. They wanted you to be out of balance. Always trying to find balance. Always trying to find peace. And never having peace. Or never being able to find a job. Or have money. Wanting you out of balance. Working with this cult to keep you unstable. Ongoing battle with this spiritual warfare. And now this person wants to try to sail away the karma waters with you, and this is being blocked by the divine. Even though this may have been your counterpart, this person has done too much. This Emperor energy is your new beginning. There's an Emperor in your energy, all right? Spirit says this is the truth. So this karmic masculine, this King of Pentacles, this is a part of your past, all right? You're going to have to make a decision. If you want things to balance out for you in your finances, do not go backwards. Go forward, okay? Because this karmic masculine got a lot of stuff he got to work through. He's got to stand in his truth. I feel like this person was a people pleaser, and he had to learn how to work his gifts, or how to deal with his heartache, his heartbreak. This is somebody who don't know how to balance heartache and pain, right? They don't know how to alchemize pain. This is someone who feel like you hurt them. Somebody is blaming you for their pain. They're blaming you. They're saying you left them. All right, Four of Cups energy. Like you thought the grass was greener on the other side. You left them for somebody else. No, honey, you left them because this person was being a whole pain in the butt. All right, and they're under judgment, and you're a judgment angel. All right, you're working with the judgment angels. God sent you to this emperor. You manifested this emperor. You alchemized all of this heartache and pain from this King of Pentacles energy, and you sailed away to common waters. You trusted in the divine timing, and you're waiting. You're getting your emperor, and he is an earth angel just like you. All right. You alchemize all of this treachery, all of this heartache, all of this pain, all of this betrayal. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. He was really working day and night to try to stop and block your happily ever after. This person did not want you to have a happily ever after or close out this cycle with him. And it's over. This cycle is closed. Finito. And your emperor could have had to go through the same thing with a queen. Hey, get back. This emperor could have had to go through the same thing that you're going through with having to walk away from this King of Pentacles or this father figure. This could be a father figure. Maybe uh this emperor energy. George. Yeah, don't worry, George. You stay at that door. Yeah, this King of Pentacles, this could be a father figure, okay, that wants to sail away to calmer waters with you, bring an ending to some kind of conflict, okay? Maybe this King of Pentacles is finally healing and getting some kind of progress and moving on from this fatal attraction that he has for you, okay? Somebody is finally coming to the realization that it's really over, okay? I feel like this person thought if they just be patient, if I just hang out over here, sooner or later she'll come back. She always comes back. But this is your karmic justice, this new love, this new beginning that's coming in, okay? Because you got freedom, baby. Take chances, have fun, enjoy your life, be happily single, okay? Eight of Cups, illusions. Somebody didn't want you to know you had options, lots of opportunities, lots of options, okay? Some we married type of stupid stuff. Oh, I'm your husband. You're my wife. You're supposed to put up with my crap forever. No. No, we're not. Even if you weren't married to this person, like you guys could have been together for a long time. Childhood sweethearts. Maybe you grew up together, you know what I'm saying? And this person just is a runner. They ran for so long and now they're like, okay, I'm not running no more. Now you can come back. No, I don't want you. You've moved on. You've moved on to higher, to calmer waters. You're at peace. You're happy. They thought they were going to be happy. Five of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Somebody could be in jail for some type of gang stalking, some kind of stalking this person was doing. There's been big changes when it comes to this. You get out that door, George. Georgie Porgy. Get it though. Yeah, you're gonna get some kind of victorious success with the lights, camera, action, baby. You might be on the Tamron Hall show, the Oprah Winfrey show. I don't know, whatever show they got these days. But somebody's gonna want to hear your side of the story. Somebody can have a faded haircut here. Maybe this King of Pentacles wears the Caesar haircut. Somebody's Irish bloodline. Okay, you're some kind of a, you have fairies. You're magical unicorns. They didn't give you all of your money, right? There is some money you were supposed to get. They didn't give it to you. They didn't give you all your money. Everything hit the floor first. Yeah, these people are under investigation by the FBI. All right? And this has been years. These people have been under investigation for years. The FBI has been gathering information about what they have been doing, where they've been going, who they've been collaborating with to try to extort this money from you. Something they were doing to refugees for money, greed, power. All right. Saint Anthony could be significant. Somebody's name could be Anthony. All right. But these people were greedy for money. Ooh, that wind feels so good. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because you know I'm over here sweating. I call on my ancestors of the highest white light and only the highest white light to help me channel this energy. Please and thank you. Protect my energy from anyone that will be trying to stop and block this reading. Shade. These people were greedy, all right? And now they're under judgment for what they did to these illegal immigrants or to these refugees, people from overseas, all right? Or what they do to these children that they take from overseas, take from refugee parents. I'm hearing Haiti, Haitian. Your real parents could be Haitian and you were taken from them. They were some kind of immigrants or refugees. They could have been running from some kind of natural disasters or some kind of civil unrest that was going on in their country. You broke a generational curse here, okay? And what's that generational curse? Poverty, sexual abuse. All right. Tell me more about this person with a faded haircut. That is Irish. All right. Somebody can have a bald head. Your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, that our names are written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Somebody, I was picking up on this too. Somebody is also a reader. All right. Like somebody does what you do or whatever line of work you're in, they're in that same line of work. This person feels like you're competition. All right. This person can have way more followers, way more subscribers than you, but they are trying to block your platform. Somebody's competing with you for views, for readings and all of that. Somebody's blocking your reading, blocking your page, having you banned, blocked, all right? This is a shape-shifting reptilian energy, all right? Somebody could have blue eyes here, all right? This is the person that's having you blocked. You made the Lord your refuge. And that's how you survive this, because you went within. You went to the source. You went to God. You was like, Lord, what are they doing? They're doing this. Spirit guided you to start this new career. And then they started to block it. What do? You just trust God. God's going to work it out. All right? So somebody committed some kind of murder. There was some kind of murder that was committed here where they were trying to cover up this movie. They were trying to cover up this murder, and they may have even tried to blame you for this murder. But the FBI has found the murder weapon. They found the gun, and DNA evidence was found on the gun that matched this King of Pentacles energy. But they were trying to say that you did it, but your fingerprints were nowhere or anywhere in that place. All right? Someone is a CI. Somebody is a CI. They work for the police. They work for the FBI. Somebody's a CI for the FBI, period. Clarify this CI who works for the FBI. Could be a water sign, Scorpio energy. You could be a Scorpio. You could be helping the FBI. You could be a CI and don't know it. You might just get some kind of a payment in the mail. Somebody could be a Cancer, all right? Or somebody has cancer. But I feel like somebody, you're working with the FBI, and they have been gathering all of this information that you have been providing them, and they are going to pay you. Clarify the CI. You're working with the Divine Mother. The Holy Spirit is giving you downloads. You're getting information from source, straight from the Divine Mother here. Why do I feel like the sun here is the Divine Mother? All right. To take down these devil worshippers who attack refugees and people they feel don't have any protection out here in these spiritual streets. Somebody is a Virgo, September. They could be born in September. Somebody's a Cancer. Okay. This person is drinking themselves into a coma. They're drinking themselves to death because they know that they're going to go to jail for this. This person is a shapeshifter, though. They're watching you from jail. I'm telling you. That is crazy. There's somebody who got an attorney for the bank. All right. Somebody got an attorney that to sue the bank because of whatever they gave this mother that they weren't supposed to be giving her. Now they're going to jail for whatever part they played. Whoever your real father is, they're in this energy. This person wanted to kill you with kindness, or you killed this person with kindness. Somebody's name starts with a C. They were trying to set you up. I told you somebody was trying to frame you here. Say that you did something and they know now because you were nowhere around at that time. Your DNA is nowhere on this weapon. They have the murder weapon. So somebody knows they're going down because they thought this weapon was long gone, but it has resurfaced and now there's DNA evidence, some kind of forensic evidence that's going to be done on this gun. Spirit is saying continue to go with the flow. All right. You're in your flow of abundance. You're in perfect alignment to receive now because you're no longer attached to these individuals. You broke a generational bloodline curse of cheating. This is a whole family of cheaters. Everybody's married, but they all cheat on their husbands and wives. I don't know. Oh, it's in that bucket over there with the soap. Somebody's name starts with an A. Somebody's name could be Alma, Amber, L. Huh? What is that? Oh. But I just opened that this morning. It's not. Just let him eat it. You eat it in 2 seconds. I just opened it. Equalizer. You're the equalizer. Sent into your bloodline to balance this out. This is like a whole bloodline of wicked cricket mofos. Okay, Colombia could be significant as well. Spirit sent you in to equalize this out. There could have been a voodoo doll here and also some kind of car crash these people caused. You started a new career. Whatever you're doing for work is really pissing off this cult or coven. There's $103 million here left by a father. And it says 103 million left by father. And then it says father had an affair. Okay? So you were a child of an affair. But you were still left something in some type of will. All right. These people do E5, some kind of witchcraft here. 222, things are going to balance out. You're going to have a happy, harmonious, happy life. All right. Taurus energy. You could be working with Odin. There's some kind of abduction that took place. Degenerative heart condition. Somebody could be passing away in this energy of having some kind of heart condition, a degenerative heart condition. All right. This could be your mother. All right. She's been working with the police as well, but they've been gathering evidence on her. She's been working with the cricket police, your sister and your mom here. All right. You have witchcraft done on you. You call judgment on this situation, and you call judgment on the devil here. Okay. Your nephew or your niece could be significant. You could have a nephew that's favored by God. All right. They may have tried to do this to your nephew as well, but he is also favored by God. You were adopted as a child, betrayed by your adoptive parents. Yes. Signs of witchcraft, sudden death in the family or a pet that was in good health, but all of a sudden they passed away. You made God your refuge. There's a scripture, Psalms 91 and 2. He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. All right? You are the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot of spiritual warfare. Lots of spiritual warfare going on here, baby. But you were protected the whole time. Okay? Yeah, this karmic uncle father is your handler. This whole family is your handler. Okay? Yes. What else, Spirit? Yep, crooked cops. I told you. This karmic mother's been working with these crooked cops, and now they're all under investigation, and the crooked cops are being investigated by internal affairs. All right? You're a very powerful light worker, and you need to remember who you are. Call your power back, call judgment, because these people are going, damn, they're getting their karma because he left them nothing. They did this to their own family members because their family members didn't leave them anything. And this father could be passing away from some type of degenerative heart disease. But this is why this person did this to their own brother, because that brother didn't leave them anything. So that they decided because he left you something that they would take you out and take what he left you. Okay? Your uncle is your father. Can't make it up. You were made a beneficiary here. Something was left to you by the court. But somebody contested it. This uncle, father, or this pick-me-ho. If this is your ex, or someone who's a trans man here of Mexican descent, oh. Now, how are we supposed to know if something is a deep fake? You want to make us be held responsible for sharing something that's fake. How are we going to know if something's fake? See, they want to try to figure out how can they silence the truth tellers, people who are speaking up about injustices. They want to silence people, literally. They're not like us, okay? They just wanted you to be quiet. Somebody wants you to stop speaking about whatever it is you're speaking about. Stop speaking about somebody being your real father because they don't want this person. They don't want you to know, right? There's been some type of intervention here. Spirit sent you some help and you needed it. Navy Federal Bank could be significant. Like there could be some money that you inherited that's sitting in a Navy Federal Bank. But they can't release it because this mother has control over it. Spirit is saying when you get this money, do your good deeds quietly. All right. Don't tell everybody what you got going on. You can't help everybody, and everybody don't deserve your help because they all played a part in trying to keep this from you. These are serial unalivers. They serially unalive people for insurance money, trust funds, inheritances. They don't care. And they work with anybody and everybody. Anybody that don't like you, they will work with them. The only requirement is that they don't tell you. They even cyber attack your platform or cyber attack your phone, cyber attacking your devices. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something new. You healed from your heartbreak, your pain. You screamed, you hollered. You did whatever you needed to do to heal. There's an estate attorney coming towards you to tell you that you were switched at birth, or that you were sacrificed as a child, or snatched and sold. This is crazy. This estate attorney knows everything. This is the person that's over your father's estate. Somebody thinks that their person is cheating on them with you. Somebody thinks that their person is cheating on them. Maybe you think your person's cheating on you. Spirit is saying they're not cheating. Relax. Somebody is not cheating. They're very faithful. Yeah, they took you as a child from the hospital. This is your story. This is not your story in the reverse. This is your story. You were taken from a hospital. Somebody was so heartbroken when you were taken. They've literally been looking for you, this entire family. Your real family has been looking for you. And even if your parents are unalive, you got real grandparents or cousins on your father's side. People are looking for you now that they know that you're still alive. You have Sekhmet. You helped your karmic twin to get free from their karmic mess. All right. I hope this helped. I hope somebody got some kind of clarity. Help somebody to move forward here. This secret society is going down, down, baby. Get out of there. There's no more spiritual warfare that they can send towards you because these family members got their own problems to worry about. They could have people that are passing away in their inner circle because of what they were doing to you. There's an estate attorney that's coming towards you to give you some kind of closure here. Okay? You have the servant's heart, like Christ. You have the heart of Christ. This organization is removing this Hierophant energy. Whoever this leader is of this cult or organization, they are being taken out of the way because this person is bringing too much unwanted attention to this organization, and they are getting, this person is going to be scapegoated. All right, they're going to use this person as an example of what not to do. You outrank this person. They never planned on you reaching this level. You were supposed to be gone by now. All right, they didn't have a plan B. Your father found out that these people were abusing you. I feel like you, I don't know, I feel like your mother was very abusive, or whoever this person's wife was, this karmic uncle's wife. Your real father could have found out that this mother figure was very abusive to you, because this is not your real mother. Your real mother was taken out by these people. Okay? Your real mother was taken out by these people. So, using witchcraft. They could have made her have some kind of complications during delivery. And somebody just took you from the hospital. You went straight from the hospital to these people's house. Like you never went home with your mother or your father. They attacked an innocent child, a baby here. You've been attacked ever since you were born. I don't know why I keep feeling like they didn't have a plan B. It's like, how we have birth, we have abortions now, we have the plan B pill, we have all of these things now to end pregnancies, and they didn't have those type of things back then. They didn't have plan Bs back then, or abortion clinics. I feel like somebody didn't want this child, but they wanted the child. They wanted the child, but they wanted the child for money. They didn't really want you. Yeah, there's a letter from your father. Whoever your father was married to, this person could have this letter. Your father married again. And this could be who was coming up against you as well. Like somebody didn't want to have to share this fortune with a child that was born outside of a marriage. Okay? Somebody used to love nightclubs. That's why they picked up this demon. Somebody need to stay out the clubs. Earthquake energy. There could be an earthquake. Clarify this earthquake, spirit. Family secret is you're adopted. You were adopted, honey. That's the family secret. Or you were switched. There's a psychiatrist that knows that you were adopted. But you weren't adopted. You were abducted. This person traveled to Russia. Whoever this karmic mother energy is, they traveled to Russia, different countries, to pay witches and shape-shifting reptilians to do spell work on you as a child. Like they could have gave you to a Baba Yaga. That's what I'm getting. Somebody here, you were given over to a root worker. You were given to this root worker, this woman that you think is your mama. This pedophile, somebody lost their job here, or somebody's work computer was seized by the FBI. Okay, Lady Gaga is a hermaphrodite. She's a deity of ancient Babylon. This official main male had his computer seized by the FBI for some type of child pornography here. Child, madam. Yeah, somebody's a madam. They send in escorts to try to sway these judges so they can bribe these judges and get them to do whatever they want. And it was working. You're God's battle axe. You brought down this whole blood cult and the flying monkeys. Somebody didn't want you to have victory. They don't have victory. They have lost. You're now on your spiritual awakening. Spell work was done. Jar magic was done. Shit jars trying to flee the country. Your daughter could be trying to flee the countries because of some spell work she did. She knows she's going to jail. Life is about to get better for you. Just do whatever you're doing, do it quietly, do it in silence. Move in silence. There's somebody's karmic baby mama involved who teamed up with these individuals to cyber attack you. It's time to walk in the promises of God. Somebody did not want you to walk in your blessings. Somebody was literally trying to block your blessings, collective. You could be seeing 777 as well. Somebody got a beauty shop in your name, or they created a business in your name using your money. They were trying to block your root chakra here. They don't want you to move forward, have any more children, child labor. Somebody could have died giving birth. Somebody's mother could have passed away giving birth. That's how you ended up with just your father. And then this karmic masculine, this karmic uncle father just took this man's child. Okay. LA could be significant. Something's going to happen in divine timing when it comes to this information. All right. Your son could be involved and your daughter. That's crazy. Your son and your daughter are involved here. Clarify this son and this daughter that's involved. Somebody's trying to fly. So somebody, your daughter or one of these other family members that were involved in this who knows that all of this shit is falling apart and they're all going to be going to jail because this official main male is already in jail. Okay, so they all know that they're going to be going to jail because this was the leader and this is who they all listen to when it comes to this bank account at the federal bank, because somebody's real father was some kind of military veteran. So somebody was messing with government stuff. All right, y'all messing with the government stuff. That's why the FBI was here. I told you this person is a zombie. They took that shot and they're all messed up. They accused you of doing something that they did. They accused you, tried to frame you. Colorado could be significant. But an ethical decision has been made by the court. The judge knows the truth about this funeral. The judge knows the truth about this funeral, and there's all this office drama because now the judge knows that this was a fake funeral and this fake funeral home. Clarify this office drama. What is this office drama about this funeral? About this fake death certificate? They know that you're alive because you are alive. They're watching you. You're helping solve your own case. It's something about a karmic reader here who has like 500,000 followers. I told you, I said that earlier, and now it's coming out. Somebody has 500,000 subscribers, this karmic reader, and this karmic reader is attacking your page, or they're working with TikTok, or somebody works in the office of TikTok to block readers, or to block a reader, a privileged woman. So there's a karmic reader here who has some kind of connections with TikTok office management or something to do with YouTube management, like they got connections, and this person has been blocking your platform. Yeah, I told you. These are people who promise refugees and immigrants that if they have their babies here in the United States, their babies will be born citizens and they will get to live this wonderful life. But then they steal the child, or they steal the mother's child and sell the child. And then they literally unalive the mother through some type of malpractice where they give them some kind of medication. And that's what they did here. They sold you from some immigrant mother. Okay? Your mother could have been an Israeli or something. And this judge knows the truth that they've done this several times to children. That this is not some adoption agency, but this is some kind of child trafficking ring. And these people are under investigation. They could have even traveled to Japan here to try to get some work done against you. These people were fake and two-faced, stabbing you in your back, smiling you in your face. Your ex betrayed you, your ex fake friends. These are people who steal immigrants' children's, immigrant mothers' children, immigrant fathers, separating families from one another, taking people's sons and daughters and then doing witchcraft and voodoo on them for sacrifices. This crazy. Mayat energy. There's definitely some kind of justice. March could be significant. Somebody could be an Aries. Okay? Somebody could drive for Uber or Uber Eats. I feel like it's Uber Eats because that's what I've been seeing so much of. Somebody delivering food to people for extra money. The Wicked Witch is dead. I told you. Somebody traveled to Japan. They traveled to Russia. They traveled to all of these different countries to get work done on you to try to take you out. And all of these practitioners, this wicked karmic reader is dead. They're dead. And this could be the drama because everybody knows that this person was working with this karmic family to try to stop your platform or stop you from moving forward with something, but you kept popping back out like Phoenix from the ashes. This was an abuse of power. Someone abused their power here at YouTube or TikTok, all right? Somebody could be from Atlanta. They could have even traveled to Atlanta to do this. This stealth narcissist that has this microchip implant, all right, with this neural link. Because of this COVID vaccine, there is a microchip in it, all right? The stealth narcissist that plays the victim. So somebody, oh, they're doing all of this to me. They're doing spell work on me. They're attacking me with these karmic readers. No, all along, they're doing this to you. They could be stealing your mail with the UPS Postal Service as well. Come on. But you're going to hit the lottery jackpot. You're going to hit a mega million. You're going to get some kind of a mega million win. And this is going to be the universe showing you how much they appreciate you. Nobody stood up for you. Nobody protected you from these witches and warlocks. You had to stand up for yourself. And you're about to be blessed beyond measure by the universe. Because these people abuse their power. They play the victim. These are people who have this sense of entitlement, like you owe me something. They're control freaks. You're going to be like Cinderella, only your little feet is going to fit that slipper, honey. All of these people were trying to claim your money, doing candle magic as well. Somebody literally said, hey, let's kidnap her and transfer her consciousness to my consciousness, or transfer my consciousness to her body so I can be this privileged lady. Man, you're working with Oshun, okay? You're working with Goddess Oshun. They tried to fake your death. I'm telling you. They tried to fake your death. And this new judge knows the truth. They're doing the right thing. Somebody was trying to bring in the New World Order. They're hiding the murder, but they have the murder weapon. All right. They're hiding a murder, but the court knows the truth. The court knows that there's a murder. They know that there's a body. They found the weapon. Now they're trying to find balance here when it comes to you. The part, what to do with you, because they know you didn't do it. This karmic baby mama may have lied and said that you were the one who killed somebody here, someone of African descent. Your mother and your father lied. They're all lying and saying that you committed some kind of murder here. Somebody could have been saying, "Oh, I can't go to court. I got COVID." All right, they lying and saying they got COVID so they don't have to go to court. And this judge is like, "I don't care what the hell you have. You better have your ass in this court or you're going to be arrested." And somebody is like still trying to do some kind of last minute hoodoo here to try to stop something. Somebody could have to be in court within 6 weeks. And they're like, "Oh, I got COVID." And so they're like, "Okay, can I get a continuation? Can I get 6 week continuation?" And this judge is like, "No, you sure can't. 333 is a sign of synchronicity. I'm telling you. Get something about your bloodline being rare or your bloodline matching these people. Your blood don't match. You inherited a large amount of money here when you were a child, and somebody decided to take this golden goose. Your karmic father used a third party to steal you and do spell work on your mother. I'm telling you, this is a wicked mofo. Also working with your ex's mother-in-law, your ex-mother-in-law. Somebody got a power of attorney over your inheritance here. This warlock, they like to cipher energy off of little children. Or old people. Somebody could work with a nursing home here as well. Somebody could have got in trouble for some kind of elder. Tell me about this nursing home before I close this out. We're almost at 3 hours. Deacon. Somebody's a deacon of the church. You are not the father. So there's a deacon of the church who's not the father of a child here that inherited a large amount of money. You're not the father. Clarify, you're not the father. All right, so there's a deacon that found out he's not the father of this child that's inherited a lot of money. And guess what? He was pissed the fuck off. This woman secretly was poisoning this man, putting something in his food for insurance money. Okay. So these two people that was doing spell work on each other, you got a karmic father that had a third party doing spell work on his own wife, who he knew was pregnant with a child that wasn't his. And then you had the third party that was secretly doing spell work on his assets too. Wow. Somebody is, they're self-indulging, over-medicating, self-medicating. This masculine could have literally almost died because of some poison this woman did to him. Somebody karmic baby mama could have damn near killed them with spell work. She tried to kill him with spell work and by putting something in his food. So she could cock block some kind of divine union. She was doing drugs and alcohol here. And this divine masculine. So this karmic feminine energy started doing spell work on your karmic baby father. When she found out that this person was still secretly obsessed with you and still watching you, stalking you, she was trying to hold this person with a baby, right? And this divine masculine found out that this baby wasn't his baby. So when he found out that this wasn't his baby, she got him drunk. She did a mock cocktail on him and nearly killed him. All right. Also, she could cock block him from coming towards you, or having some kind of new beginning with somebody else. So somebody's karmic baby, they were trying to kill each other, y'all. This is crazy. got two people that were trying to kill each other. Like somebody found out that somebody planned on leaving them, so she started trying to plot against him to try to put something in his food to collect on an insurance policy. He almost died here because he was leaving her because he found out he may have told her, I'm gone within the next 24 hours because I know that this child is not mine. I'm taking all of my money out of the bank. I'm not giving you anything. He may have even set her car on fire. Oh my gosh. Somebody say they surrendered. They don't want to. They don't want to fight any this. Somebody does not want to be a part of this anymore. They're like they're done with this. They see the truth. Somebody knows that this has all been set up by these wicked, wicked, bitter people who were just jealous that you were born this privileged woman. Something you don't even know about. God is preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies, love. This bigamist is wanted dead or alive here. Okay, so somebody could be trying to run from the police because they know they're going to go to jail for attempted murder here because they found the weapon and their fingerprints are all over the weapon. This third party. This person had literally had two wives. You cannot make this shit up. I'm telling you, this person had two wives, and this other wife is under some kind of hypnotism, or she's hypnotizing him and makes him do whatever she wants with spell works. Even had him doing spell work against his own child. There could be a body buried in a backyard somewhere. Somebody's daughter could have even tried to poison them as well, working with this karmic father. Child. And now your daughter could be having some kind of serious prison time coming in because of whatever she was doing to try to poison you. And the feds know that your own daughter tried to poison you. They were watching. Why didn't they stop it? Somebody could be from Louisiana. Louisiana Public Records could be significant. Louisiana Police Department could be significant. Somebody's grandfather molested their daughter, and their daughter poisoned them. Yeah. This person is a menace to society. I'm telling you. You have thought the Atlantean coming through as well. You're getting all your manifestations. This was some kind of organ harvesting going on here. I told you, somebody organ harvests this off of children. You have the seal of God. This person could be trying to take a plane, a train, or an automobile. They're trying to run from this prison sentence, okay? Somebody could have got sentenced in March. You could have continuous amnesia. You're going through your Christ consciousness awakening. The judge is not playing with these people. I'm telling you, the judge has said time is up. You need to return that black truck, or somebody drives a black truck here. The judge is not playing with these people. The judge is like, you need to have your ass in this court on this such and such date, or I'm sending the police to come get you. And this person did not show up to court. And this is the ancestors taking these people down. The ancestors are pissed because they stole from the ancestors, not just you. You're some kind of teacher. And this is a spirit baby message as well. Take it easy on daddy. All right? The spirit babies are saying, don't be mean to daddy. Yeah, there's some kind of secret indictment coming here. Ooh. The judge is not playing with these people. They already know when they go to court, they go into jail. That's this person that has this BBL, this big ass booty. They went got this big ass booty, and it was botched. They ass is crooked, y'all. They got a crooked ass. It's crooked. They could have even passed away. Like somebody could have literally passed away from this botched BBL here. And this karmic masculine tried to collect on an insurance policy. Somebody tried to unalive their partner and collect on an insurance policy. Whoever has this botched BBL license. I told you she tried to poison him. She put something in his food. He almost died. Because she was trying to collect on a policy. See, that's what they get when they trust these third parties. and try to put you, try to exclude you from something. Working with your karmic uncle here, who's a Mason, or your karmic father. I'm telling you, now you're going through a dark tower. There's no way out, son. They cloned your laptop. They already know. They know about the Voodoo Queen. They know about Atlanta, Georgia. The Voodoo Queen tried to attack you, but because you've already activated your Atlantean light codes, it was unsuccessful. She could have also tried to put something in your drink, your food or drink. You're going to have your grandparents from your father's side of the family come tell you the truth. Somebody is watching you as this teacher. They're learning something from you. You're exposing something, and somebody from this father's side of the family is going to come and tell you the truth about what you're speaking about. Somebody's name could start with an R. That could be the person. Their name could start with an R. R. This person may even travel towards you to tell you the truth. You're right where you're supposed to be. All right? You're on the right path. Somebody's mama name is Deborah. Deborah or Dee Dee. Donna. Ooh. Donna could be significant. You were part of some type of sex trafficking here. And this grandparents or whoever this is on your father's side of the family, they're obsessively watching you here, and they're going to come towards you. They're planning on traveling toward you to tell you the truth. The angel of the Lord shut these people's mouths. Whatever they were saying about you, causing all kind of infertility problems, God has shut these people's mouths now. They were trying to experiment on you. This is some kind of spiritual experiment or a literal physical experiment, attacking your platform. I told you. There's Deborah again. Deborah had a fine body, boy. You will be able to do for your children. Deborah just wanted to be able to do for her children. Whoever Miss Deborah is, whoever your mother is, she really just wanted to be able to take care of her kids. She didn't care about the money. She didn't care about none of this. She just wanted to be able to take care of her kids. She just wanted justice, help from this father. And he didn't want to do anything. He was a part of this code of covenant too. I feel like later on in life, he realized he made a mistake. And from the other side, he is here speaking. Where is Peter? There he is. This is somebody's real father. His name may not be Peter, but somebody's on the other side, and this is your real father. They took him out with voodoo. All right? Somebody could have been very athletic. They could have played sports. They killed your father, and then they trafficked you. But you got assistance from the Galactic Federation and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay? You could work with Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, somebody's from New York. Somebody is running from police in every city. Every city they go to, they target people and gaslight people who they feel have a little bit of money or come from money. So somebody could have did this in New York, and now they're running from the New York Police Department is looking for their ass. You could be broke right now. You will never be broke again. This is coming. You're going to get some kind of a direct deposit in December, or somebody's a Sagittarius. Somebody has a black truck or a red truck. Somebody could be trying to run from this karmic in a stolen vehicle. They could have stole a truck, a red truck. Somebody stole a red truck. I told you you're an Atlantis high priestess, and it's because of your light codes. These people were unable to access your Akashic records. None of their spell work is working. You're way too powerful. These people are menace to society, and spirit is taking them out. All right, they're being taken out. Your real father is watching you from heaven. All right, you're being watched by your real father. He's here. He's here right now, watching over you. All right. Thank you, Father. Oh, I want to get to know you better. I want to know more about you. Tell me more about this Father, this real Father that's watching over the collective. He wish he would have took it more seriously, this witchcraft. He really does. He wish he would have took, because it was some kind of abuse that was going on when he was alive and he knew about it. He knew that these people were abusing you, but because of his situation, he really couldn't do anything about it. And he regrets that. All right. He regrets not getting you out of these people's way. You know what I'm saying? Child protective services could have been involved as well. He could have tried. I feel like he's saying he tried a little. He tried his best, but they took him out. They took him out. They took him out with spell work. So I feel like he didn't take it seriously. He never thought his own brother. He never thought his own brother would take him out. That's what I just heard. And this person is going to prison for the murder of his own brother. This is what this person is going to prison for. Somebody unalived their own brother with spell work here. Somebody traveled to Israel to get work done by a Muslim practitioner to send some kind of a evil jinn to steal some kind of property or land from this person. And somebody's own family member took them out. It could have even been his sister, could have also been alive, unalive by them. There could be another family member beside this emperor that was taken out by this family. These are people who take out people with twin flame connections and miracle babies, or you have a twin flame coming in and a miracle baby here, and there's a $300 million trust fund, baby. These people were shallow hell. They didn't see your importance. They're hiding some children. Clarify hidden children. You're being helped by Hecate. She helps people get justice, all right? She's like the head witch over witchcraft, all right? And somebody was doing a shitload of moon magic. And so now this bank that these people were working with, whatever bank this is, this Federal Navy Bank is now being sued by the court, or this bank is now suing this community for the money that they took out, that they gave these people under false pretenses with this pension. The bank is going after, they want their money. Yeah, somebody, your mother died through childbirth. This was also some type of spell work. They unalived your mother through spell work while she was giving birth to you so that they could take you. Your dreams are going to come true. Your mother is your sister, or your mother's sister could be involved. All right? I feel like it's your mother's sister that's involved. Your mother's sister is under investigation by the police department and the feds. All right? She could have even been questioned about your mother's death. Okay? You are the secret. Oh my God, you have Norea here. All right, you have Norea. This is Eve's secret daughter. You could also be an indigo, crystal, or a rainbow child. You took down a whole serial pedophile ring here. Okay. And this karmic mother could have got a summons to go to court, but she's like, "Oh, I'm sick and I got COVID. I got long COVID. I can't go to court." These people are like, "I don't give a shit what you got. You better have your ass in court here, all right? Because you're a whole heiress here." And this ex-Satanist that is now some kind of preacher or pastor had this whole court fooled into thinking that they were this upstanding citizen, and this was a whole narcissist, all right? This was a whole narcissist, and they were doing some kind of human smuggling or child trafficking here. Whew, I tell you, tell me more. I'm about to close this out. Yeah, there's some kind of reverse mortgage on your home. I told you I was seeing this home boarded up. Okay, you're going to be the first millionaire in your family. And you may actually sell this home because you may not even want to be in this home, but you inherited this house. All right. You might sell it. I don't know. You might rent it out, renovate it. I don't know. But these people are snitching. If they're selling, these people are selling it all. Okay. They don't, somebody don't want to go to prison. They don't want to go to jail. You said I can, I will, and you did. All right. Next 48 could be significant. This could be on the next 48. This could be on the next 48. I'm telling you. How somebody literally killed their own brother or sister here. Just because they inherited a large amount of money as a very young baby. This is someone who hates to inflame relationships. I feel like they hate God, period. They like to mess with God's children to try to invoke God's anger or something. I don't know, but whatever they do, they just find something safer to do than trying to pee God off. Why would you want to piss God off? This is some type of sex trafficking ring. It's a whole pedophile and a organ harvest. You have thought the Atlantean here. Somebody you could be actually learning occult knowledge. Maybe you've read the Emerald Tablets. Okay, continue on your journey because you are on the right path. And the powers that be do not like this truth or this hidden knowledge being exposed. These are some kind of Jewish sect. This could be a Jewish cult where they worship Baal or Moloch or what's that entity where they sacrifice babies? They sacrifice babies to this God, this false God. This is why God sent you in to stop this child uh, sacrificing, to stop them from sacrificing these babies. Okay? And that's what we're doing. They're hiding all of these. They're hiding all of these murders of these innocent children, these missing children that they go overseas and take from immigrants and refugees, people who trust them and think that they're really trying to help them, but they really just trying to separate them from their children. This could be a foster mom or a foster father, your mother. She could have been a foster mother. She could have had a lot of different kids to cipher energy from. Spirit says continue to kill them with kindness because they never expected you to find out. You could be from Colombia. You could find out that you're Cuban, okay? From Cuba, all right? Somebody didn't want you to have that happily ever after. Not even your mother. So they tried to set you up to be trafficked. To have a car accident. Block your blessings. This is a shape-shifting reptilian energy. Somebody ordered a bank attorney. Who ordered an attorney for a bank? Somebody got a lawyer to investigate a bank. Okay? Because somebody is filing charges against the bank. And these bank tellers. We're going to clarify this bank attorney that's suing the bank. All right? Oh. Cancerian energy. 777, definitely significant here. 7 is the number of God. Clarify this bank attorney. Who hired this bank attorney? I guess this Cancer energy hired a bank attorney. That's what we got. Justice. The court hired a bank attorney to investigate this Ace of Cups that was being kept at this bank. Tell me more about this investigation going on at this bank. They're questioning all of the tellers. There's big changes coming when it comes to this bank. This bank is under judgment, is under investigation. They're under some kind of um, this bank is completely, this bank manager is under investigation. They're being questioned for betraying a client's, for being negligent, for not working for a client, for betraying their own clients. Okay, clarify this bank. Working with this King of Wands energy. I'll tell you, boy. Now they're feeling trapped because of an earth angel. You're exposing something, you're balancing something out when it comes to this energy. The court now knows who they need to be looking at. Arizona could be significant. This cult leader could live in Arizona. He's a polygamist, he has several wives. So they're investigating this bank where this cult leader has his money, okay? And this is karmic justice because this person is feeling the pressure to provide receipts to where some money went to. And they know that this is judgment. So this cult leader has been found guilty of negligence and for pressuring a bank to sign over your money, and now the bank is under investigation. So that, oh my God, the bank is suing this cult leader. Oh my goodness, that's what it is. What it is this bank is suing this occult leader that was taking money out of this bank against the court's order in Arizona. And now this co-leader is feeling this pressure because now they know that there's some kind of judgment coming down from the court system because of this bank suing this cult leader, or the cult leader is suing the bank. Somebody is suing the bank, or the bank is suing somebody. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody is suing the executor. The bank is suing this executor. All right. The bank is suing this executor for not giving you your money. Spirit is saying you need to get a bank attorney so that you can sue this bank for giving this cult leader your money. Our Spirit is saying you may need to sue this cult leader to get your money. Because the bank is already suing this cult leader. The bank is suing this cult leader, and this cult leader is feeling all of this pressure because they don't have the money to pay this bank back. Okay? They don't have the money to pay the loans that they got from this bank, or the money that they withdrew from this bank, this Ace of Pentacles. Elon Musk could be significant. I just saw Antichrist spirit. Somebody faked your death here. Exactly. They got to pay back the money that they got by faking your death. Because now there's a court order to dig your body up, and they know that that was a fake death, that you're still alive. They see you online. They know you're not dead. Elon Musk could be trying to censor you as well. You're going to be the first millionaire in your family here. But there's some kind of court case going on right now where the bank is suing this cult leader for faking your death, or the court is suing the bank. The court is suing everybody. I feel like there's so many court cases going on right now. There's a court case going on about some missing children. There's a court case going on about a fake death. All right. There's a court case going on about this money that's in the bank. And then these people are being sued by the person that left you this money. This ancestor energy, this father figure. This father figure is haunting the shit out of this brother. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. This father, your real father, is haunting the shit out of this brother. This polygamist, this cult leader. Louisiana is significant. Child, I'm talking about spirit is saying they haunting everybody that's connected. This is divine intervention because the court had no idea that the bank was working with this cult leader. So now that the court knows the truth that somebody at this bank was literally working with this person, that they were working together in some kind of collaboration or cahoots. All right. Somebody who is a part of the Illuminati to get $50,000 and extort you out of $50,000. The bank could be suing these people for $50,000 because that's what they got out of the account before it was frozen. Now the account has been frozen. They can't get one red penny out of this bank account anymore. You're mastering something here. Tell me more. Yeah. Somebody could have been saying you're a false prophet or a false Christ, or this was somebody that this cult leader is a false prophet or a false Christ. Okay. You're working with your ancestors. All right. You're working with your spirit team. There's something about a baby girl here. Okay. And it's a cryptic pregnancy. Congratulations. Somebody, you're pregnant with a little girl. You don't know it yet, though. Sorry, turned into a baby read. Got a little bit of a baby, spirit baby going on here. But there was some kind of experiment that was going on that this cult leader was a part of, this gateway experiment that was conducted by the CIA, where they work with foster care children or the foster care system. And your ancestors are getting justice for you here. They are helping, they're protecting you. Somebody's sending you evil eye. You could be seeing 1111, or you're a life path number 11, and your person is a life path number 11. And then we got 1111 there again. So there's definitely something going on with this 1111 portal, all right? And this Jupiter retrograde. This pedophile didn't want you to know that they molested you when you were very young. They wanted you to forget, all right? They could have had you do some kind of spell work to forget. You're going to start to remember because that spell work is breaking off. Somebody is the devil's advocate. Or somebody's playing the devil's advocate. Somebody that was in silent competition with you. Ohio could be significant. Something about infinite abundance here. Somebody's overdoing it. They're drinking too much. They're smoking too much. They're trying to forget what they've done here. Somebody is trying to just make it all go away. Maybe if I drink myself to death, I won't remember that I'm going to jail when I wake up in the morning. I'm telling you. That's what got them in this mess. You broke the generational curse of poverty here. Red could be significant. They could have even worked with the Bloods to stop a twin flame union here. Somebody, you inherited some land. I feel like you already know that. Jersey Village is significant. I don't know why Jersey Village keeps coming up. I've been seeing Jersey Village everywhere on TV. Jersey Village is very significant. Give me something new. I had all these new cards. Somebody got a beard. This cult leader could wear a beard. I had all these new cards I put in and I don't see none of them. Let's see. I want to try to find some of my new cards to come out. Your grandmother knows. She was enraged by how these people treated you. She felt guilty, all right, because she didn't stop it. Tell me about the grandma. Somebody, your grandmother could have been like a mother figure to you. Something about an asteroid. Clarify guilty. Grandmother felt guilty. They were mad at your grandmother for something. I feel like they took her out, this karmic mother. She could have worked with this practitioner to take her own mother out here. Liver problems. It's something also about this copycat. Somebody could have lost a dog here. Somebody's pet could be very sick here, all right? Fresh pet dog food could be significant. Like somebody's dog is very sick and it's because of this dog food, right? It's killed 130 dogs. There's some kind of bacteria that this dog food carries. So somebody, you may have felt like somebody was doing spell work or this secret society was doing spell work on your dog, but you feed your dog this food. All right, this fresh pet dog food is significant. And skull and bones is significant. So don't feed your pets that fresh pet dog food. It is no good for dogs. All right, it's not good. Somebody's a senior citizen. So this old ass person that's a senior citizen has been attacking you all this time. Now you're starting to see things from a higher perspective when it comes to this senior citizen. Yeah, they were being watched by the FBI. And the FBI was just gathering intelligence on their ass every day, more and more every day. Somebody could have twin girls, twin boys. Give me a new card, Spirit. I can't keep the same old cards. Cult leader, essayed a minor. Murdered your grandfather here with a jinn. Okay. A demon. They conjured up a demon. Mary Magdalene energy here. Someone was in the military. Somebody's name starts with a D. Somebody's name could be Douglas, David, Donald, Daryl, Donna. I kept picking up on D's. You have an unbreakable spirit because of your Navajo Indian heritage. You have Navajo Indian Native American heritage, all right? You have an unbreakable spirit. They hate that. Somebody thought you'd be dead by now. Or playing your lips or going crazy. The bank is under investigation. I told you. The bank had to get an attorney because they're under investigation. They're being sued. You're a targeted individual. And they did not look out for their client. All right? This bank. They were negligent when it came to their client. You're gonna be overcompensated even by this bank for negligence. Break the bank. You're going to break the bank. That's what it just said on the TV. Your karmic mother was made the executor of an estate, but you were the beneficiary, and this was why they're going to, this is why these people are in trouble. This person was nothing but the executor. You were the beneficiary, and they were just giving this all this money to this person. This karmic mother could have took out an informant in his family, or she had an informant taken out, and she found out that this person was an informant working for the CIA or working for the FBI to gather information on their ass and what they were doing. You got goddess Isis here, and you were used as bait. Wells Fargo Bank. This was the informant. This person that was down low. Somebody was in the military, the Marines. They kept cashing this person's Social Security checks, disability checks, VA benefits, and the bank kept allowing it. That's why these people are under. That's why they're under so much scrutiny, because they kept allowing this karmic masculine and this copycat energy to keep cashing these checks, even though they knew that this was not the original person. Somebody's definitely a Cancer in this energy. This is Cancer here twice. Love bombing. Somebody was love bombing here. Their side piece that's pregnant. This is the one that they used as this copycat. This is why this bank is under investigation, because they kept allowing this side piece to keep cashing these checks, even though they knew that this was not the person, and they're trying to cover it up. And there could be an asteroid or planet X in our atmosphere here. And they're trying to cover it up now about this bank that kept allowing this side piece to cash these checks, knowing that this was not even the beneficiary or the executor. Somebody had connections with the bank. This karmic baby daddy, they had connections with the bank. Somebody kidnapped a minor for this cult leader. I'm telling you, that's what they do. They kidnap people to sacrifice them. They tried to give them somebody else, but this cult leader wanted you, all right? Hecate, the goddess of the crossroads. She's protecting you because of your talents, your gifts, how you help others. Yeah, somebody's a male dancer. All right? You're in your Christ consciousness, return of Christ. There could be $1.7 billion at stake here. We have Archangel Gabriel. Somebody here, you're pregnant. You didn't think you would be able to get pregnant so easily. All right? Somebody set this house on fire. This male dancer. And it could be Wells Fargo Bank that's under indictment, under investigation. Oh, yeah, somebody don't like me talking about that. It all hit the floor. You definitely have Hecate is in this live. Thank you. Somebody could have ginger hair, all right? Red ginger hair, making false police reports. Or they have ginger colored braids or dreads, all right? Somebody work with a congresswoman. Human trials. The stork will visit you soon, and you're like the ghost rider. You know when people are telling the truth. You know people's sins. These people are not your parents. You know the truth. They did a water ritual on you to block your wish fulfillment and your third eye. This could have been this fake friend that's a practitioner, a karmic reader, and your brother, and your karmic mother. She uses them like a puppet master to inflict emotional abuse upon you. Okay? Peace is priceless. People, peace is priceless. All right? Somebody thought money was worth more than peace. And now they're realizing that peace is worth way more than money. Somebody tried to petition Papa Legba to get some kind of answers on how to steal this sudden wealth from you. The flying monkey, your sister or your brother here, they're stupid. They went to the crossroads to try to make a sacrifice to get answers on how to steal this money from you. All right? This is a family of criminals. They're just a bunch of criminals. And you got Hecate protected you from Papa Legba even because that's what she does. Hecate protects people at the crossroads. Innocent people. People who are victims of witchcraft, really. She offers guidance to people who are at the crossroads. And somebody tried to petition Papa Legba to get answers. All right. There's some crooked cops that are under investigation by internal affairs. They know there's a mole in the police department. Somebody is snitching. They're snitching. There's a mole in the police department that's snitching about this kidnapping. This kidnapping for hire, kidnapper for hire, kidnapping for money. And they found out that you were put in a foster care system. They kidnapped you for money and ended up dropping you off at a fire station. What? Somebody you were dropped at a fire station. Or a police department. They cloned this cult leader's laptop. They found child pornography. You are pregnant. All right? You got pregnant easier and faster than you thought. You didn't think you could get pregnant. Somebody wants to say they're sorry. They're going to be on the next 48. Sudden wealth. Try to give you up to the devil, I'm telling you. They tried to sacrifice you to the devil, to Baal or Moloch. They also tried to get help from the spirits to take you out. This cult. But you're a soldier for God. You're a soldier for God. You can't take out a soldier. All for these benefits that you are owed because your father was in the military. This informant, they took him out. But not before he told everything. Madia going to jail. There it is. Old lady. Senior citizen. Goes to jail. Doing time. The skinless witch. Who was under investigation by the FBI anyway. For trying to have you wrongfully in prison. Arrest warrant. She was arrested. They found some forensic evidence. New York to be significant. There was some suspicious activity when it comes to this bank account, this copycat energy. A large amount of money was taken out. Somebody is an arsonist, a fire starter. They burnt the house. Or you were in a house fire. They tried to burn you in a house fire. You could have been burnt before, taken to America. I'm telling you, you are not from here. You were taken, you were brought to America. 350 million, 350,000 insurance claim. Okay, let's try that. All of the new ones. For somebody, your child paid a practitioner to unalive you or to unalive their own father. Blu-ray starseed. You have a servant's heart. You could be disabled or you apply for disability. That was the suspicious activity. Because why would you apply for disability if you're not here? period. Don't go to no family dinners. All right. That's all I have for you today. Karmic uncle, private jet. Somebody could be trying to leave on a private jet. All right. That's the thief. They're trying to get away on a private jet. Somebody know people that know people, but they still can't get away. No matter how hard they work, they still going to jail. They still on this pathway to hell or jail. This false person. I wish I'd have got some ice. Concerned about going to prison. I told you. They already know. They already know. Privileged women, they know they're going to jail. They concerned because they don't know when. They know it's just a matter of time. Courtship. They know it's just a matter of time. Because they were in a courtship with this false person. And this unexpected income is going to this main female. This person took the experimental injection for money. So this privileged woman or this privileged lady is in bad health, or they wanted you to be in bad health. They did not expect you to still be here. They thought you would be in bad health by now. And they tried to steal this great fortune. Somebody could get arrested on their job, monitoring spirit. They're worried. They're concerned because they don't know when it's going to happen. This community, they don't know when it's going to happen. They don't know if they're going to go to work and the law's going to show up. This married couple, they don't know if they're just going to pop up at their house. Talking about this official person, this lawyer or this police officer that's visiting this married couple. One is like, oh, I'm sick. This wealthy man, I'm in bad health. I can't work. I can't pay this money back. I can't go to jail. I had a heart attack. These lovers, they're coming up with all of these excuses of why they can't go to jail in the distant horizon, but they're going. They're hoping that this judge will be merciful and give them more time to get their affairs in order, but they said enough time. It's time for this child to get this money, all right? And they're expecting this mature man and this main male to bring an ending to something with this mature woman in the courthouse. And this main female to get this justification. This judge is thinking about this woman of high honor. Or this older woman is thinking of this woman of high honor because they're going down a pathway. Because of your occupation, they're taking a journey. And they're talking about this gift in the family room and getting a message about this home being changed with this poverty, and they're in despair because they're not getting any of this. These people were really waiting on this for a long time. And it's like just when they were about to get it, they ain't get nothing. They were just about to get it. That's all I got. Settlement. It's over. You about to get your bread. You're gonna be like Cinderella or Cinderfella. Somebody's experiencing a lot of natural disaster. We got Richie Rich here. Gonna go from rags to riches. Karmic soulmate union. The karmic. All right, I'm through. I'm yawning. I'm sleepy. I hope this helped y'all. If you'd like to book a reading, you can email me, PrindleBurks67@gmail.com. My readings are 3333, 4444 for Zoom. Would you just like to leave a love offering? All donations are accepted and appreciated. These people are under a lot of self-delusions. They don't realize it's over. It's over. Abandoned ship. You'd be surprised what people will do for money. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.